Alright guys, mystery game is posted.
Oh. Oh, where's my OBS at?
Boring.
Boring! Yes, the game is Super Mario Brothers 1.
How about that?
There's nothing to it. You jump, and then you run, and then you jump.
You jump.
Now I've
and
heard of
run.
this game.
I think I've heard of it too.
I don't know. Did it come with the system, or is that... Huh.
Yeah, you might not have heard of it. It was a really old NES game.
Oh, man. Like, Golden Ghosts and Goblins?
Hey, look, it's Super Mario Brothers.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, paisanos.
Swing your arms from side to side.
Yo, I used to watch that show as a kid all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, who didn't?
That and Captain N. Those are the two.
Oh, I
Yeah.
regret Captain N so much.
Captain N's really bad if you go back.
Yeah, it's
Both of
pretty
them are really
terrible.
bad if you go back and watch them now.
It never aged, it just died and stopped.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to record the thing. I should probably do that, huh?
Huh, that's a picture.
Record movie from now. Then run the script, and then I unpause it.
Where did those files go?
I'm just gonna start running. Ooh! I can do the electric slide! Yeah! you've done a bad thing by starting me with a fire flower.
Hold on,
I'm gonna
let's
make
go for
sure I
context.
have slide everywhere.
Alright. Folder. Alright, alright. 3 dash. Level 3 dash everything. Okay, cool.
Try.
I think we may have made a mistake if Andy already has this high-tech electric slide already down.
It doesn't do anything.
We're doomed.
Yeah. I'm not
I
afraid.
forgot to load.
Top
It's a
tier
game of running
speed
and
tech.
jumping. He can slide all he wants to. This is not a slide game.
No, you want to slide. Electric slide. Alright, so how do I
Yeah.
play this game? I
Look at
play.
my electric flower.
Now, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably look
Save
at
state.
what split do.
Those states. I think on the flagpole I've already changed, right? That makes sense. Where's my thing? Here it is. Hey, do this one. Movie script. Movie. Recording now. Alrighty. And splits are. Yeah, castle entry.
Just think, we could be playing cool games like,
Contra.
I don't know. Contra? Yeah, I'd put Contra pretty up there.
I picked Contra very high, but unfortunately I know it, so I
Yeah,
feel like it was
got
probably
conflicted out.
yeah.
I really want to play Kiwi Craze, but I kind of tested the goal for that, so that'd be kind of good.
I put that up there too.
Alright, stage you never see on the speed runs, because level 3, what's that?
Right. There's a level 3 in this game, as it turns out.
I'm not convinced. I messed up badly. I'm dead! Electric slide. Whee!
Oh man,
I don't think the glitch actually saves any time, so I'm probably not gonna do that. It's a fun glitch.
who are those jerks? Oh god,
What? World?
let's explain to people that when like, oh, you speed game, right? So you play Sonic and Mario, like you're really good at those games, right?
That's
If
right.
if I speed ran Mario, I'd be good at Mario.
I hate that when. Whoa, boy, emulator slow down. I really hate when you start like messing around with a game with someone who likes video games but doesn't know speedrunning, and you did real good at a game, and then like play Super Mario Brothers. Oh, I gotta go.
And smashed.
The party is cancelled.
Playing Mega Man 9 at my friend's house. It's like, oh man, it took like 3 hours to beat the game. That's good. I'm like, I've hung around with the world record holder. Like,
Right.
this is abysmal. Like I've spoken to Duckfist, and now Use Pizza's got it, I think. But it's like I've spoken to people who actually beat the game with their eyes closed.
So yeah, we normally do games more obscure than this, but I've found that people actually don't know how to do any levels besides 1-1, 1-2, 4-1, 4-2, and World 8.
100% true.
It is all very true.
Yep. Because all.
It's practically a blind game.
I didn't even beat this game for the first time, like actually beat the game until like a couple of years ago. 'Cause this was a little later for me, and then I just got into Super Mario Brothers 2 and 3.
I mean, I've beaten lost levels before the hard way. Like, I never beat.
There you go.
By the hard way, I mean just saving and saving and saving, crying and frustrating, and come back a week later.
Yeah.
So in that regard, they were correct about Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah. Why couldn't we be playing that one? That's a way cooler one.
Do you want us to come back later? There were 3 casualties this week. We apologize.
This is gonna be ugly.
Ah.
It's not going great at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be tricky because this is a pretty tough game to run, and you got 4 levels to do, so that's a lot.
It's gonna be a mess.
Whoever made this goal is a real jerk.
Weasel.
Busted.
Hey, I gave you the fire flower. Come on.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
guess you did give me the means to take this goal less seriously by sliding like an idiot.
It's in here. I'll take that.
How about you even play this game fast? Do people even play this game fast?
Not
I don't
this
think so. I don't think anyone's ever beaten it fast.
They
Only
just
casual.
cape over the whole thing.
Little 3 touch called Slow Land.
Yeah, why did you start us with the cape, man? Come on.
I've been partial to Raccoon Tail.
My piece.
Sure.
Where's Mario
E-Wing,
not a
also
cat?
good.
Oh,
Why can't he run up walls? Like, he's supposed to be a cat and run up walls.
How come you can't wall jump? Isn't this?
Try Devil Trigger. He's going real sideways.
But P speed is a fun thing to worry about. I'd rather be worrying about P speed than worrying about whether or not I'm running into that Goomba that's totally in my path.
Momentum, no problems. Good.
Getting my shin knocked off by a hammer.
Yeah, those guys are weird. Like how they activate and just like do things at random holes.
Yeah, they're kind of the scum of the earth.
Normally, it's around this point that I start to give players tips, but
But what
Mario.
can you give?
like
Run right. Jump.
you want
Go
to
more fast.
jump over the Goomba.
Very good.
Don't try
Hold
to
on,
go
let me write
under
this
the
down.
Goomba. There's not enough room to get under the Goomba. This is just all on you guys.
Wasn't that one? What's this one? Oh god.
Is it on us though? I want to think it's not on us.
I think
It
it's
is
on us.
now.
I would like to think that the onus is in fact on Feasel. This is all Feasel's fault.
Right.
Still.
Oh,
Regardless of whose fault it is, it's definitely your problem.
Look at fireworks. Oh god, you're right.
Oh, fireworks! Jesus.
Error's
Oh,
correct. It's meant to avoid fireworks. I forget how they work.
I don't forget how they work. It's just I don't want to have
Okay.
another thing to think about. This is actually
Yeah.
hard.
It's timer on 1, 3, and 6.
It is 1, 3, and 6, correct?
you know what? I got the old How to Win at Super Mario Brothers book lying around here somewhere. I
There
should
you
probably
go.
go get that. I feel like that would give me the upper hand.
Like rolls of power.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, right, yeah, it was sort of a bit more specific to. Well, they had How to Win It games, and there was like a whole compilation
Yes.
of them, right? Yeah, I think
Correct.
I had one of those.
And then they had just Super Mario Brothers, which is the one that I had.
Ah.
And I don't think I ever read it. It was just exciting to see that in the book club at school. Like, oh, it's a video game book. I should get that.
Did you steal it?
No, I know I bought it.
Okay.
I don't think we're stealing it. Maybe I should just cut
No.
my losses and just practice young indie more.
There you go. So you know, you may be onto something.
Now that's a strategy. If you're confident enough about indie, just forget this one.
Lies.
Or not confident in indie.
Yeah, so we should really go really hard in this game.
Just everyone goes into Mario blind-ish.
I'll
You can't really say blind. Everyone's played this game, but you know what I mean. Oh, I forgot it. Okay, whatever.
How to win an SGL. Be good at mystery matches. Play
Uh-huh.
only mystery matches. With SGL.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Works every time.
That's my
Oh
policy.
god. It's not ideal.
I think I've never won a week-long challenge. I've won like I think a good deal of my mystery games.
Actually, go ahead.
For my week-long challenges, I have a record of 1 and 4.
Oh, not good.
Actually, no, wait. I'm
What jumping for?
2 and 6 because I forgot about gimmick.
How many?
Well, 2 and 6 in terms of actual victory, like at first place versus not first place. So,
Hey, what's Johnny Cass doing here?
and I won because the people who were better at Adventure Island couldn't finish a run.
Oh, got fire. Lots of fire.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
jeez.
good
Oh,
point.
God, how am I alive? What is going on right now?
Ow.
It's through there.
Ah!
Stupid dinosaur.
God is Black in chat is pointing out that you guys have actually been practicing this mystery game all along with Mario Maker.
It's very
play Mario
true.
Maker.
Wait, was I supposed to actually play my copy of Mario Maker? Because I was not aware of that.
Don't judge me by Portis.
I should change the now playing to Mario Maker.
You
See
should
if
do
more
that. We would
viewers
get
on it.
substantially more viewers.
we would.
Instant partner.
And they wouldn't know that these weren't actually SMB1
right.
levels because no
No,
one
but
ever
they'd be
plays
like,
Mario
what are
Maker.
these bullshit levels? These are dumb. You just
They're
run right
so
through them.
baby, man.
Why
What
don't
the
you
hell?
skip, man?
Poverty
Why don't you
Mario,
skip?
dude.
Where are the skips at, man? You should skip. This level's obviously too hard for you.
Oh god.
There's only 3 enemies on screen at any given time.
Where the towers are spinies, man? Why don't you check to the left? There might be a death block.
If I say Mario Maker when Gunstar Heroes, they wouldn't have a clue.
Sure, why not? I think I'm done
God.
with playing this level. I'm done with this level. I'm retired.
You didn't jump. Oh no. He's haunting me now.
I
Mario
got
won't jump.
fireworks. I'm the best.
You did the thing.
Alright, so what is going on here? Also, I'm gonna change this to a key again. I'm gonna change this key so I can just load a save state instead of.
Terrible. Nope. The castle's not scary. The castle's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, the castles is the easiest part.
Well, fortunately, you want it to be easy at the end.
Yeah, unlike say the waterfall. Dun, dun, dun.
Wham, 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 wham.
Oh,
It's
chat
actually
will
one of
learn.
the about to play Mario Brothers.
We will
Chat will-
definitely have to play that song
Oh, God.
from the
Let's
soundtrack
jump.
during the show so that people get a taste of what you guys have been listening to.
I think it's the only song you should play during the show, really.
I agree.
That file plays like 3
It's
minutes
the way
straight.
that-
Every 20 seconds, you have to reload it. and start
Oh!
again. Yep.
So here's a sick tip.
Uh,
There's those piranha flowers, and
Yes.
I think like sometimes like you probably can't jump over that piranha flower, but the hitbox is just so bad that you probably can.
It's actually true. It's actually
It
a
is
very,
true.
very true thing.
I'm,
Oh god. Mario, please.
I'm being a little cheeky about it, but that is a legit tip.
Yeah, those guys are not as scary as they seem.
To kill the cyber demon, shoot at it until it dies.
Okay, uh-huh.
Hey,
These are all good tips.
Goomba, please. Don't jump into holes.
Or fire. That's also bad.
Fire hurts you. Holes kill you.
That's true. Unless you're Little Mario, and then fire also kills you.
Yeah, fire shoot holes right. Okay. Wait, that's the last time I played. Never mind.
Wait, down makes you jump higher? That's not true.
Crouch jump, man. Sweet
I'm
stress.
fooled.
The myths of Super Mario Brothers. Let's go.
Nice hammer. Even Spony threw a hammer.
A nice brick.
Oh, nice. Ooh, how'd that work out? I like jumped through that Goomba, that turtle and died. It's strange.
Oh, neat! If you go left at the start, you wrap around and start at the end.
Mm-hmm. It's Pac-Man business.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
love those games. It's Twin B again.
That was fun.
Yeah. Hey, we got this whole level for you to play. Oh wait, you can just go left and
left.
get to the door immediately.
Yeah, there's that one too. It's kind of funny. Like, the time is like 8 seconds on the stage? That can't be right.
Right.
I'm missing something here. Oh, wait, there it is.
No fire.
Very clever.
This may be a waste of time. This may not actually work.
Oh, it'll always work.
I can't be bothered to actually watch the video. Also, I feel like that's folly anyway. Why am I going to watch Blubbler's video of Super Mario Brothers? You know, that's just setting up for disaster, really.
I watched it already. If I watched it,
Yeah.
I'm even watching it level by level.
Did you get all of the strats down already?
Oh god, no. God,
Okay.
no. I
Alright.
would make sure I knew what the level looked like.
Sure.
Also, we linked. Wait. Blubbler is IOL.
Blubbler's
right?
IOL, yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's okay. It's one of those dwarf type people.
Yeah.
But everyone knows sure.
That's true. Everyone knows Blubbler. Now.
Yeah, that's true. Not many people knew him when he took the record. I think I found out about it like on
Oh god, no.
some gaming news, like IGN or something. It was like person sets the record for Mario, and I'm like, what? No, that's not true. That's not.
you're right.
That's not
MTG has that
Darby.
record. That's a lie. And then. Oh shit.
No?
I would know. I know things about speedrunning, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we
I
are in the loop.
remember when we first got the submission for TSSB, and I was like, wait a minute, this can't be right. And then I
that's
watched
wrong.
the video, and I was like, oh, damn it.
It's right.
I should really make a habit of looking at my time.
Nah.
I stop getting fireworks.
You're going for that swag, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, actually, I guess you could use the slide to delay a little bit for the fireworks, so you could work it into your route.
No.
Yeah, about that.
Video games are
No.
hard. Video games are hard. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. I keep trying to brute force that strategy. It just does not work. It works, but it's not work often.
Big jump. Big jump. Hold on. Big jump.
I think one of the biggest differences between regular Mario physics and Super Mario Maker physics is the backwards acceleration is so wonky in this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oops. Pro tip: don't pause when you go into the castle at the end of the stage.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
You shouldn't, though.
Oh god.
Alright, I hate this level.
Pro tip:
Something's
when you grab
not-
mushroom in the air, you stop accelerating.
No.
Yep,
That
that's
was a
another
bad way to
change
deal with
in
that.
Mario Maker.
Scoops.
What's level 3 like, huh?
Hey, it's split. I totally split that faster. More fireworks! Hooray!
Firework. Oh no, 3-3 looks impossible.
Lies.
Do I even know what I'm doing in this game anymore? Oh, never mind, short. Alright, let's see what this is.
Bubble. Ah! Okay.
There are entire
Sounds
levels
like-
where Mario swims, and you can't swim in the water in like the non-swimming stages. I just realized
Hooray.
that.
I
Video
got to the end.
games.
I died once, but... Alright, here we go. Try again.
You see, Mario didn't bring his scuba gear to the other
That's it.
levels.
That's true. And it's invisible scuba gear, which is why you can't see any sprites for it in those levels.
Don't worry about that.
Oh god.
That's
Sprite
right.
limitations.
Ooh, I almost got the wall jump.
Like the game if you had scuba gear
Look
on.
at this
So
guy trying to
have
do
that.
wall jumps.
I was trying to wall jump, I was falling in a hole anyway. You just have to stop halfway down. That was my chance to survive.
Which one was I gonna actually do a wall jump by accident?
Yeah, no, that's usually how it goes.
Nope.
I don't do tricks in the show. You kidding me? I get stagflexed. Oh, these stairs are murdering me. The end of the stage stairs. There's a way to do it, and I just don't do it right.
Oh,
Nice fireball, dude.
Alright, I gotta remember that. First question box is a long jump. Nope.
know how to shoot fireballs. Help.
It's one of the 2 buttons. I forget which one.
I can't find which
Select.
button.
Oh no! Select. No, wait. Select is to drop damage frames. No,
I
that's
did
make one.
I did a blind
Okay,
race
health pack.
of a game called Dragon Buster 2 the other day.
Yeah.
And first of all,
Oh
no
yeah,
one
okay, you
finished.
did that.
No one finished that race.
No one
by the way.
finished. Oh wow.
full
But
forfeit?
the
Wow.
controls in that game were really bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Go on.
you had to use select to enter doors.
Oh god.
Alright, and then you had B to shoot arrows and A to pick up stuff. It's really weird to have to use select to open doors. And
Man.
it was very, very, very... It was fine until the last world where it became so unnecessarily hard for some reason that it just got annoying.
Yep. It was like mildly fun at best, and then it just got too hard, basically. That it
Yeah.
asked you to play like perfectly.
There's not much you can do.
Man.
Yeah.
You did play perfectly, because enemies run faster than you, and shoot projectiles, and reflect your projectiles, and you die in 4 hits no matter what, and
Yeah, that's true. Most people were getting through the earlier ones by just like standing there and spamming
yeah.
shots as it like came towards you. And
Yeah.
generally it would die before it hit you, but then once they got enough HP, they would always at least hit you once, and then the entire game became bullshit.
Oh yeah. Got
That's
bad.
reasonable. Not.
No one finished, and it was a bloodbath.
I saw Canoniphone routing Dragon Buster.
He
Why?
claims it's routed.
Routing is complete.
That reaction. Why? He was so angry.
Like,
What the hell for?
yeah, why?
What kind of monster are you? Oh, wait. Oh, come on, man. Jump.
Alright, so let's look at this.
Revenge. It's one of those revenge speedruns.
Mm-hmm. The best reason to speedrun, right? I find.
Yeah.
It's
Fool
not,
me, will you?
no, I don't think that's true.
You can fool me for years upon years. How about you?
Alright, well, the question is, do I just damage boost through Bowser? The answer is probably no.
Are you small? Then no.
Yeah.
Am I small? Then no. Oh,
Nice jump.
the moment thank you Mario Beard. So if you take damage, you spend even more time cutting the bridge down. Jesus, man. You tricked me.
Oh, that's a good point. Advanced strats.
I'm
Better
surprised it
start
doesn't lose by
sliding.
then. Oh no, Goomba.
There, start sliding.
Oh no, we're losing losing viewers because we don't have quality options, but we need viewers to get quality options.
This is tragic.
Oh no. Pretty tragic. How
It's a
did I
vicious circle.
What do you mean, sorta?
There.
Nice. And I'm dead. But you knew that already.
Oh! Come on, man. I played Jazz before. I was higher than you.
I respect the joust.
Apparently, Koopa does not. Plays by his own rules. I was wearing armor. That might help. Hey-o. Weak. There's all like mine bots in here. Look at the viewers.
I just don't know what to do about the Podoboo. It's so terrifying.
Ooh, that's close. fancy word for those fire bars?
What?
Potaboo?
Potaboos are the fireballs that you
Yeah, that's
know.
right. Okay, that was right. I usually call those things by name. I can't say on stream, so. Sure to know there's actually a scientific name for those things.
Dude, I killed Bowser. He's dead now.
You killed Bowser.
Yeah, he's
You
dead.
killed a Bowser.
I killed him.
Was it
He's dead.
D Bowser?
No, it was a guy wearing. He was a Bowser impersonator.
Oh, they get you every time.
Yeah, I'll stop claiming this. I'll make my own map, Mario Maker, of this map. Play that map, and come back to us.
And then you get not.
Guys,
get
I'm
not-
ready to practice. We're already through goal 1 of Indy.
Win-win. Jumpy jerk. There we go. You whiny fungus. Alright.
I'm cutting the bridge down anyway. Take this, Bowser. I hate you.
Oh.
So are these potaboos always in the same spot if you're just going full speed?
Damn.
I
Here
don't
to be.
They appear to be, yeah.
It should be, yeah.
In theory. You're a fireball if I try to do anything cheeky.
I got moves
What's
too,
that?
kid.
Yeah, I
Trying-
saw that. He covered that low angle.
Is that you trying to be cheeky? I'm gonna shoot you. I'm just also gonna just casually walk into Bowser. Who knew the Bowser boss fight could be so difficult?
The Bowser was scary as a kid, and you run into the Hammer Bowsers, it's awful.
Oh yeah.
You just stand there and stare in terror.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like 40,000 hammers, dude. Can you see how
Like the
40,000 hammers?
best
Guys,
move right now is to literally just stand here and look at this horrible thing. I go forward,
This
I die.
horror-
If I go back, I die.
This atrocious atrocity. Alright, I beat the game. World record.
Hey.
Congratulations. But your record is in another castle.
Alright, I'm gonna... Doing it.
Oh,
We're going back to the
six.
top to see if I know how to play this game. I'm gonna say probably no, but...
Everyone's getting a little better at improvising when things don't go quite as planned. Usually it was a shit show afterwards, just like walking into things, running into enemies, falling into pits, but people seem to be able to recover now after some time with the game.
Does everyone wall jump yet?
Ah!
Yeah,
Well,
all over the place, actually.
Yes, that's the fancy word. Improvising is the fancy word. Ah! Is the
Yeah.
proper term.
Yeah!
That's the term I use.
You go full Jabberjaw.
Ah.
At that first jump, I either passed them all, nothing else happens, or I had to like jump on those trolls like 5 times to kill them all. It's the weirdest thing. Full jump here, full jump there, missed it.
My butt! I got bit in the butt by a turtle.
Ah,
Andy trying to do the infinite life trick in 3-1.
You caught me.
Oh, come on.
I figured with more lives it'd be easier.
That checks
Correct.
out.
that's true.
You should get all of them, and then get them again.
Hang on a second, I'll do
You should
it.
have B lives when you're done.
Yeah.
Be lives, it would be a good number of lives to have.
Holy crap, it's so big. That ain't right.
Dun, dun.
No, fireworks. Squandered.
Time squandered. Fun over. Sadness, yes.
I gotta be all serious. Ah. Okay, I'm small now. Okay, good. All bets are off. Never mind, I'm in a hole. All bets are off.
Apparently, there's a Master System game just called
Oh.
Great Soccer.
That sounds like something that would be on the Master System.
Great.
It's great.
I mean, it's got that sick pro wrestling game where the cover is just the dude putting his own head in a headlock. I bought that game just for the cover. Oh, are you not familiar with this? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Go on.
I will send you a link now. I'm gonna take time out of my practice to send you this amazing link because this will be life changing. I think.
Probably time better spent. I'll take
Yeah,
time out
really.
of my practice to look at it.
Yeah.
I guess I could have just asked chat to post
Ah.
it, but I didn't think about that.
Nah, man.
That chat demands it.
Chat demands it. The chat
Alright.
demands it.
There you go. Y'all enjoy that.
He sure does have his own head in a headlock.
Now that is the pinnacle of gaming decadence right there.
What the hell?
why?
I paid $3 American just to add that to my collections because of the stupid
So
box art.
sorry.
I've never played it. I have no idea what the game is like, but I have that box art. It is mine.
Alright, I'm proud of you. You're doing it right.
Something.
Sometimes you have to go with the heart, you know?
I'm getting lightheaded from laughing. Alright, so the plan is to incapacitate me. I get you.
That is part of my plan, Andy.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that picture for later use. Alright. We'll see him again later. Probably not today. At some point.
Oh man, that reminds me of the Wonder Boy and Monsterland box art. I went ahead and linked that. It always makes me giggle.
And Nintendo had a weird box art where it's like, it's not about the game, like what's this? But the second box art originally was like just like a picture on a white background.
He's so excited to be punching that guy in the face.
It's the hair that does it, man.
The hair is fantastic.
It's the eyes for me and that smile. Like he's like absolutely psychotic. Like he's nothing.
He
in the
never
world
doesn't
gives
smile
him
when
such
he's making
joy as
Oh, God, yeah.
murdering men, basically.
Yeah.
He is way too hyped about that.
Seth's played
Wonder Boy
Monster
in
World.
Rehab.
That's the Genesis one. I actually learned to speedrun that. And yes, the final boss is total bullshit.
Wonder Boy in court-appointed therapy.
Tell me what you see in this picture.
Practice. Yeah, the final boss of Monster World is total crap. There's this like a buzzsaw and a conveyor belt and a gun shooting lasers at you. And,
Oh, I remember seeing that boss before.
yeah,
You look-
your hitbox is massive, so you can't avoid any of it. You just kind of try to kill the boss before he kills you. And then I found out in the Japanese version, there's no conveyor belt, and I don't think there's even a buzzsaw. It's like, what?
Japanese version, always the big version.
That's not true, but
I know it's not true. That's I may have been facetious there.
But yeah, I ran that game just a little bit. I got like one run finished that has like horrible mistakes, like where I beat the fourth boss and then accidentally cast the return spell before I get the thing you need from that room.
Whoops.
So I had to backtrack through the entire dungeon and then go get the thing again. Like that's the kind of run it was, but it was the only one I finished. 2 lasers. That's
Okay,
right. There's 2 lasers.
Your mind has
You can
tried to
kill them,
block the
but only
trauma.
when they come down really low. Or you can cast thunder, but you can't cast thunder if you cast power, and that's what you want to do to fight the boss. Yeah. You know what? You know what that isn't? That isn't Super Mario Brothers. So
It might be.
I'll cast Thunder.
I mean, solving
Has anyone done
I
some
wish
hot,
you could cast thunder.
Has anyone done hot Wonder Boy levels in Mario Maker yet? Or Alex
No.
Kidd levels? That'd be another good one.
Oh man, if there was an Alex Kidd amiibo, how cool would that be?
Well, not very. Let's be honest.
I mean, like I would never buy it or anything.
No
was
one
an
would ever buy an Alex
actual-
Kidd game. That was the problem. That's why Sonic exists.
Like it'd be like the ultimate FU from Nintendo to Sega. Like
It would be.
we own this thing now. It's ours.
I don't know. I mean, they've been doing those Sonic crossover games for so long now. It's not even really a thing. Like, you know, Alex Kidd at the Olympics with Mario. Come on. Who doesn't
Yeah,
want to see that?
I think it's-
What is Alex Kidd's final smash? That's my question.
It's Jenkin.
I still look happy. No.
And if he wins, you die.
Fireballs conveyor belt, 2 lasers.
Yeah.
Your final smash though. Make the other guys play your game for like 10 seconds, and you know.
No, the final smash is Sonic just walks in like, okay, go away, and then Sonic does a thing. I don't know.
I'll take it
But
from
I
here.
don't even know what Sonic's final smash is in Smash Brothers.
Is it still
Now
Super
I'll
Sonic?
show you.
Still that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually watched an anime recently, a collection of shorts where the 3 Sega consoles are personified as little anime girls,
Yes,
Sorry.
I actually know
I'm
what
so
that
sorry.
is.
Huh?
and it was filled with all these in-jokes that are like, let's stand up for the school song or whatever, and then they play it and it just goes, Sega. That's it. And I was like,
There's
that's
no
pretty
warp
good.
sound.
But yeah, then they go into a video game, so they're playing like Virtua Fighter and Space Channel 5. It was all good. It was okay.
It was okay.
Oh,
Ringing endorsement
Too hard.
resident anime expert. Actually, that's probably Arcano.
Yeah.
reluctantly he takes that crown.
Sadly,
I
Yeah, I
may have
guess.
that crown.
That's
I
okay.
really,
I don't
I
want
really
to.
reluctant.
I really don't want to say how many
You don't want a reputation.
hated, but it may be in the realm of 2 for
Tens.
series.
I definitely checked out pretty much everything on Netflix in the anime category.
I know nothing about anime. I'm a dunce when it comes to anime.
I had a
My
couple
brother's
days
big
when
into
my
anime.
internet was down, and
Yeah.
it was just this TV with Netflix, and I was like, all right, it's me and you for a couple days.
Then you watched a lot of anime.
Yeah, that's true. I could have been. Oh, look at this. He's got a whole list. Now I can look at it and we can talk about things. Yeah, do-ra-ra-ra. How about that? That's a good one.
Pretty good one.
I got a firework.
Reset.
I stopped watching Glass Slip partway through.
Ah!
I started watching it, and then the fan subs didn't finish it in the season. They finished it like a year and a half later, so I haven't gotten
Oh.
around to seeing the rest of it.
I haven't got to do this first part.
Oh yeah, I should take one off.
Hmm. Nope, not that one.
Okay, refresh it, Mythical. The watching list is updated.
Doesn't work. VR shit.
I had to move one to dropped because I'm not actually watching it anymore.
What's that?
No,
Oh,
it's
never-
nothing. It's
Oh, okay.
nothing. It's not Mario, so
It's not
we should-
Mario.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could be Mario. You close your eyes and scream Mario when they say someone's name.
is there any good Mario anime? Or any Mario anime? Like legit, not, you know.
Well, you could kind of count
No
the,
paisanos.
the Super Show, kind of.
No, that's no. I
Sort of.
cannot
That is not
count
an
that.
anime, but I would also count that.
I mean, that's as
Weasel, you do
close
this
as you're
again?
gonna get.
happened last time too. I was here to chat for like a minute yesterday.
Doing this again. Yep.
Arguing over Final Fantasy 1 songs where they belong. I do always forget that the Sea Shrine actually has different music than the
The Sea Shrine, that's true.
Temple of Chaos.
It does. And it's definitely the volcano music I was thinking of, and I thought that was Sea Shrine, but that's definitely volcano.
I think they made a new song entirely for the Origins remake. Because obviously, Volcano and Sea Shrine probably should have the same song. Just a thought. Nailed it.
Okay, so it's Mayoda's cave music, it's the dwarf cave music, I think, and it's also the Bahamut music. Pretty sure those are the 3 places it's used.
I hate that dragon.
It's a real jerk. Dragon jerk.
We fled our castle and forgot our tail. Yeah, maybe go there and, you know, get it. King of Dragons, you are.
Oh, really? Didn't despawn that guy, though. That's weird.
Nailed it.
There sure is a lot of animes.
Taking time out of Mario practice to watch anime.
Yeah, let's watch anime.
I was gonna do that in lieu of Young Indie.
Okay.
That first goal. Figure like that was a good time to
Nope.
dive into anime for the first time.
I thread the needle and found fire. Was it bad sewing or something wrong? Oh, no way, man. We go down, you should have no hitbox. I know that.
Oh god, 6.
Alright, I'm done playing Mario. I quit. I'm just kidding. I didn't quit. And in fact, I'm lying about not playing Mario anymore either. But I mean,
You cheeky monkey.
you know, I just Mario 1 is so stupid.
Yeah, it'll never catch on.
It'll never catch on.
You have a plumber, and there's pipes, and there's turtles, and angry mushrooms, and big dragons, and
Let's speedrun Final Fantasy. Sounds like a healthy idea, right?
Nah.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Alright, do the entire Earth Cave. There we go. Here's a video by Feasel, and
Here. have
Good
his
luck.
back here.
here you go.
Look out for vampire, look out for earths, and by
Oh,
the way,
hey, Bowser.
look out for overworld bats.
Bowser, you're missing half yourself for a moment.
Has anybody fireballed Bowser to death?
Yeah.
No.
Good.
No. Just jumping over him.
Fireball him to death. Do you know what he turns into in this one? In this stage?
Fuzzy Beetle.
It's a buzzy beetle. Good
Oh.
call.
That's a squid.
Okay, that is actually worth it, isn't it?
For points, man.
You can do it, yeah. You can do each of them, and they all turn into a different thing.
Except for Bowser himself in World 8, where he's just Bowser.
Then he's just himself, exactly, yeah.
Looking forward to
Alright, ban ant.
Tiger Heli, SGL. One loop Tiger Heli. Go.
Turn-based RPG in SGL, no. In fact, we haven't even had a lot of action RPGs.
That was an emphatic no.
No, there hasn't. That's one that I don't even have to think about. I know there hasn't been. But there could be. We could do something
Oh,
like that.
darn it. I was hoping you were saying no, not ever.
No, not ever?
No, not ever.
There you go. You heard it here first. Feasel
With
says
the-
no, not ever to turn
No,
based
not
RPG.
ever, sure.
Nope.
Yeah, Buzzy Beetle's on Unifier, but not Bowser's in Buzzy Beetle's in Bowser costumes.
The costume itself is probably not fireproof. He doesn't mean a fire, he jumps in the lava without second thought. well,
Oh
I'm out
crap,
here.
my costume! I better hide in this lava now.
Yeah, he's fine with that. You don't care.
It's flame retardant.
Okay. Looks like industrial genocide. That was a lot of waste of time.
No.
Hey, wait, not. No.
Intentionally avoiding fireworks is the worst.
Now, if it's just one firework, you don't really need to avoid it, right?
I don't know.
Because
But-
just wait. It doesn't take that long. Probably
Right.
I
no
still
longer
only
than
don't want to
waiting.
get 3 fireworks though.
Well, yeah, you sure don't want that.
What determines the fireworks number? Is it your coins?
6 is a good number of fireworks,
It's,
right? Is that ideal?
Timer, the second digit of the timer.
Okay, so you can.
It's
The
one
last,
fruit.
The third
isn't
digit.
it the
of
last
time.
digit of the timer?
It's a
Yeah,
second.
Second. Oh,
Oh, you mean got it? I thought you meant second,
Seconds
like the
digit.
second one.
seconds.
Not
Oh,
the-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Diesel and I
mean,
made the same
number.
mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, number of
Yeah.
fireballs. Like obviously the seconds that tracks your fireball or no fireball. Should be a hell of a game show. But what makes the actual fireballs happen? Or number of them.
Well, it's
Okay,
1
I'm
for
going
1,
back
3 for 3, 6 for 6, right?
Going back to the big event, the main enchilada.
3-1.
This is quite the enchilada.
All right, enemy is done with
No!
Mario. He's gonna put his practice time in where it counts.
Alright, well that sucked. Whatever, fine. I'll take that, I guess. I've completed a run of the Mario goal. I am totally in speed lead now.
In 206-ish.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
206 is really good. I
Ah,
feel really good about this decision to not play that game anymore then, because it's not happening for me in that one.
All right, putting all the eggs in the indie basket.
Oh gosh, wow.
Oh, what did I do up there? How's he going that way?
The climb of shame, help!
Yeah, my stair climbs are awful.
Yeah, once you lose your momentum. Too bad. That always really kind of bothered me seeing people do these staircases in speedruns. It just seemed like it was impossible. I didn't know how they did it. You just gotta know exactly where to jump from, I guess.
And do it a million times until it's muscle memory.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Man. Yeah, 3-1 openings are a real pain. You can't figure out how to get past that.
I
Tall
agree.
pipe.
3-1 is the pain itself. I'm glad
Yeah.
it's the start of the goal instead of the end of the goal, unlike Young Indy.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, that young indie goal is something else.
Oh no, one up. And it falls down the holes to spite you.
Oh jeez, I wasn't paying attention.
God, why jump on that one? Jump, 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 jump. Yeah. That's gonna be at Twitch, Beazle. At Twitch, otherwise they can't hear you. Just bother them directly. Repeatedly.
Dear Twitch, we are doing a speedrunning show and we kind of want quality options. Can you help us out here, bro?
I know me and Bob Ross and all, but you know. Right. Do me solid.
We will put a Bob Ross icon in the lower right-hand corner of all SGL matches for 5 minutes.
Might actually be Bronner, but you know, who's counting? We'll do all the art stuff. We'll have Akami, we'll have Bronner,
Mhm. Mario Paint, obviously.
Mario Paint. Oh, Mario Paint run. Make this song as fast as possible.
There you go. See, yes. Oh my goodness, that's
And then,
really
then we'll
good.
have to be judged by our peers.
Mm-hmm.
The chat will vote on our songs.
Draw Bowser as well as you can, and then everyone votes on it. That's never been done before anywhere.
Oh, did make it.
Someone link to OS Bowser, please.
Original Bowser, do not steal.
Giving it terms of service, turning it shut down by Nintendo.
Oh, well, not with some of the Bowsers that we drew.
Good point.
They did
Look at
not
the Bowser.
necessarily measure up.
Who are these people?
Who's this Bosar guy you're drawing?
It's funny how you can see this character for almost your entire life, and then, hey, draw him. What does he look like? I don't.
Hey,
I think he's
Great
I mean,
job.
I just don't have a very good artistic sense of how to draw.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I mean, just like forgetting what color he is and stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't forget that.
We gotta find a shade.
You
Like,
say that, but
Yeah, like he's
That's
he
the neon
kind of
green
changes
Bowser.
colors from game to game. Actually,
he has
does
no
kinda do
blue
so.
in this game.
I
there you
finished-
go.
He's very yellow in Mario 3.
Yes, and orange. A lot of orange as well.
Mario 2, oh, he's fat. And there's a crown.
Hmm.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, Mario 2. He looks like a toad.
Thank God, only 9 more minutes of me suffering through this goal before I can
Actually,
suffer through a real goal.
There's-
That's the
9 minutes.
spirit.
Oh no, jumping. Tell us O to a plumber.
Oh crap.
What's the haiku that Bowser says in Mario
Come
RPG?
Oh, it's like my greatness and wit is wasted on these simpletons. Something like that.
I got fireworks. They were very pretty, by the way.
Scoomba's like walking like a pro. He's walked for so long. Just how to do it.
Oh, there it is. The maker of OS Bowser himself. So we in fact did do a Mario Paint Draw Bowser challenge, and Mr. Game of the Week, who you'll see in chat there, created that amazing masterpiece. And holy crap.
I have to see this.
There you go.
And it's basically the greatest thing that's ever happened to any of us.
I mean, it's relatively close.
It's not dinosaur. It's not dinosaur with a football helmet. It's pretty close.
It captures the misery of trying to draw Mario or Bowser from memory, I think.
The
plate of being the king of the Koopas.
Himself. Look at his
Yeah,
eyes.
that's right.
Sad, loving eyes. I've watched this lamp too long.
Oh, I'm so glad he linked that too. That makes me very happy.
No princess, no castle.
That's right. A Bowser's life is one of solitude, that is for sure.
Poor sad Bowser.
It is the hair that makes it special. It's really spiteful against that one Goomba. Oh hey, White Hat's here to watch us be bad at being Indiana
Hey.
Jones.
What's up, White Hat?
Enemy officially switched over to indie.
I think he's a competent player. As opposed to us.
You know,
Maybe he's
maybe
Less
don't
confident
go
at
that
indie
far.
than he wants to be. Yeah. This is kind of interesting because I suppose there's a theoretical best time that is
What, for Mar-
achievable here.
for
with
Mario?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could like do the thing where you face to the left at the start, so you get the backwards acceleration, and it's a tiny bit faster. But
Is that actually a thing? What?
That's
You're
Yeah, the
making
task
stuff
does
up
it.
now.
No, that's
every
real.
level at the start of the task, it turns around for 1 frame so that it can accelerate backwards.
What the heck?
It's true.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, just turn left, do a left to right in 2 frames.
I press left and right at the same time.
With
see what
no
happens.
visual cue as to when to start.
I'll go through the damn walls.
Oh, who needs visual cues?
I
You
mean,
got an impeccable internal timer.
I got a single firework. I'm so bad.
So wait. Take the hit. Run. Bad Bowser.
I can't even hit this stupid crate. When
Yes,
backup strats
211.
go wrong.
I have matched 211.
Goodness gracious. Yeah,
We shall
okay.
battle to the death.
I concede Super Mario Brothers.
And that run was ass.
Tell me about it. Oh, it's Toad as well, dude.
I know that guy.
Toad only likes me because I like Bubble Wobble, but I don't speedrun it anymore because I'm a lazy butt.
Fair enough.
It's okay, you have that as your icon, so, you know, that's like 90%
Nice
of the
jump.
battle.
I hit the front of the block, my forehead, and it shattered.
I still know how to speedrun it if you ask to me. I could put together a fairly mediocre run if you ask me.
There you go.
On command. That's
Pretty
precious.
much. Yo,
As long as you remember the
205.
music to that game, you're alright.
Of course I
Oh, wait.
Da 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 da. No, wait, that's a different one.
Let's actually experiment for the chat. We're gonna just give them these weird songs in their head forever and ever and see what happens to them. It's very, what did I bounce off of? What did I hit?
Actually, pretty soon we'll be incorporating some music into the show in a really cool way.
Ooh,
I'm looking forward to it.
that's exciting.
That is exciting. I don't know if I could possibly. Ah!
That was so good.
And I got 6
Um,
fireworks.
I will, I will request Final Fantasy 1 game over.
I went full
I don't even
tip-top
know what
there.
that sounds like. I've always ever seen it just reset before that happens. Or load state.
I run to the bitter end. I let Ogre apply club to face. He earned it.
Only 4 minutes until I can play a good game again.
But not the Wizards. Wizards deserve nothing.
Good.
Well, it's a game anyway.
I like Young Indie. I played through it before the SGL Gold was a thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I kind of like it in theory, but
Pretty
it's-
difficult though.
I cannot wrap my head around games with controls like this.
I
Yeah.
finally accepted it, and then I got to the end on the video and watched the ending, and I said, no. No. Now I don't like you.
No sir,
Ah.
I don't like it.
Game's fine.
Now we
fine.
can't be friends.
Yeah, I recently casted the Mario Maker Marathon race. Basically, someone put together a race of the 4 games that Mario Maker is based on. Had to sort of celebrate the release of the thing, and a whole bunch of people had to learn. Like they were kind of familiar with like maybe one of the 4 games, and none of them were familiar with Mario 1, so all of them had to learn it for the race.
Wow.
And everyone was like, "Oh my God, is it ever hard to go back to Mario 1?"
Yeah, it's like Diablo 1 from Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Can't do it. I tried. It's like, no, sorry.
You can't run. You just do that walk everywhere. Thump, 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 thump. Music's still pretty good though.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is.
That's what happens when you don't jump. And then if
Oh,
that
that
happens,
game.
I guess just get the necklace. Because why not? Everything's already a disaster.
Oh, White Hat, you'll get that loop. I'll make sure it happens. I'll turn off my silent output here. I'll force output for you. You're all one button click away from hearing it. At any time.
Jesus.
I can respect
Just
that.
remember.
Someone's like, "Oh, I got a good run going," and all of a sudden blasting in their ears.
Alright, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with a 202.
Ooh, that's lit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Practice time well spent.
Great job.
Nice. Whoa. Let's.
95.
You didn't
years,
see
no
that.
quality options.
Left, right. Oh.
At least our VOD will be in one piece.
If
Well,
we
you
never
say
get
that,
them.
but you know it's. Oh, that's right. The bots are all dead now, right? Or it's in some cases they're dead.
Really? I didn't know that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like Twitch said, no, sorry, we're done. Maybe you bought it at Bob Ross video and got copyrighted. Yes.
They took down all bots. That's true.
Bob Ross Speedruns followed us on Twitter.
Did it really?
Yep.
Awesome.
As it
Well,
should.
it was probably just following us back because I made the channel follow him.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
Follow me too, so whatever.
Not following me, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't rate.
I'll follow him though. Just saying. I can't see it. Sorry, Bob, we're from different worlds.
Scares the hell out of me every time that happens.
Yeah. No, girl.
I love how there is a gas mask power up that gives you an extra hit, and there actually is a sprite for Indy wearing the gas mask. You just can't tell.
No, it's there. Just his face was like a plague doctor.
Huh.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
Just looks like a triangle on his face. Here you
He
go.
also has a sprite while carrying the whip too.
No!
Really?
Like his idle's animation, you actually can see the whip wrapped around his shoulder.
Oh, I'm never idle. That's why I was thought.
And when you're jumping, the jumping too.
Pro tip, don't be idle in a speedrun.
I mean, when you're jumping, you do the same animation.
Well, all right, it's indie
Mistakes are
time.
Oh no.
Andy time?
It's
Oh,
indie
we
time.
actually have to play this? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So this is actually our Indy 500 episode. You have to complete 500
Oh.
back-to-back
Oh,
runs
no.
of every goal.
I'm
They
gone.
tricked us.
I'm gone. Never coming back.
Curses!
All right. Let's see.
Quarterfinals get serious on SGL. Let's see what we got planned for the semis.
Let's see. Oh, that's ripped. Well, that-
All right, so while these guys are getting set up, why don't I explain what we're doing here? This is Speed Gaming League. This is a competition show where players learn a game that they've never speedrun before. We give them a limited amount of time to learn it, and we see how well they can do in a series of 30-minute matches. Within a 30-minute match, players can make as many attempts as they want of a short goal of the game, usually a level or two of the game at a time. And at
Or
the
in
end of
Mario's case, 4.
in 4, it's a lot. Yeah, those are, well, one of the levels. 3, 4 is almost not even a thing. But, yeah, we got a much harder game than that coming up first here, though. We got Young Indiana Jones Chronicles in our first match. There'll be 3 matches today, and it's going to be a best 2 out of 3. Whichever player comes away from this with the best record is going to be moving on in the tournament, and everyone else, unfortunately, is going to be eliminated.
Wah, wah.
Yep, they'll have to take one of their consolation prizes home. But anyway, I am your host,
Asterisk
Cecil.
there. That
Yeah. Because
in the
Astra said that
bottom.
there's no consolation prize because
Yes.
Mythical forgot to bring them.
I ate it,
Free slot,
actually.
man.
You ate all the consolation prizes?
Yeah.
Let's do
And
You ate my sloth.
I ran out of Cheerios.
Well,
Gotta
anyway,
eat.
our host, my co-host here is Mythical, who eats consolation prizes.
Hi, hello.
How you doing, man?
It was ramen, by the way. It was instant noodles.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty good.
We-
That's my contribution to the show. Back to you, Feasel.
That's right, I'll take it from here. Okay, and the other guy in the call here is Arcano, our official timing referee. How you doing, Arcano?
I'm tired.
Tired. Yes, me too. This is a little
Everyone's
early for me.
tired. It's like
1 p.m. I know.
on a Sunday,
God.
and all of
I
us
don't
are like,
normally get
"Oh
up-
man, just
I
rolled
don't
out of
normally
bed.
get up
Here
before
we
noon.
go."
pretty much.
Yep.
I should
All
have gone out
5
and got
of
a Tim
us.
Hortons coffee, but I didn't. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, so these 3 players here. We actually only have 3 players today. We got Andy up here in the top left. How you doing, Andy?
I'm doing pretty alright.
Pretty all right. All right.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, what about you, enemy? Are you pretty all right?
I'm doing great. And, you know, I guess 3 a.m. is the time to beat for going to sleep, because everyone else is here is tired. I feel okay. So apparently I got, with 4 hours of sleep, all of the rest of this contest today.
Nice. Well, you're
So,
gonna need it, because Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, that's no joke.
oh, no, it is not.
What about you, Seawolf? Feeling well rested and ready to do some indie?
Yeah, 1 or 2. Take your pick.
All right. Well, then I think rather than drawing this out, we
ready.
should just get right into this match here. What do you guys think?
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
Pull off the band-aid as fast as
The
possible.
sooner we start, the sooner it's over.
All right. Sounds good. Well, then I'm gonna give you guys the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. This is the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, and this is a hard game, and this is a hard goal. We usually check in on the players during practice to see how things are going, and man, I saw some people struggling with this one. Basically, the biggest thing about playing this game, and especially speedrunning it, is every time you jump, there's a significant landing animation during which you can't do nothing. You can't attack, you can't jump, he just goes down on his knees and he's down there for 10 to 15 frames. And basically everything you do has to be planned around the fact that if you jump, you're not going to be able to do anything for a little bit afterwards. So you kind of have to find all these safe spots to jump. And when you're chaining jumps together, it feels really bad sometimes to try to do that because you're waiting for this landing delay each time. And in addition to that, he slides pretty good while he's doing it, so it's pretty easy to slide off of ledges because you can't jump while you're down on your knees. And there's some jumps in a waterfall coming up that you haven't seen yet, because even the first section is hard enough that no one's gotten through it just yet. But the waterfall is even harder, believe it or not, and there's a whole bunch of jumps where you need to be moving at full speed and you just barely make the jump, and then you do that sliding animation all the way to the end of the platform, and you need to jump as soon as it's over, otherwise you're going to end up running off of this tiny one-tile platform. And if you do fall, it's pretty much a reset because it's a vertical level.
Oh,
so
nice
it's a huge problem. In addition to that, your attack, I've seen people having trouble landing attacks on some enemies. Particularly if you're running up a slope, that seems a little finicky. But yeah, I guess your attack doesn't linger too long. Doesn't have many active frames, I guess. So if you're trying to hit somebody while jumping or falling, it's actually a little more accurate than you'd like it to be.
Well, it cancels out when you hit the ground, so if you hit the ground at all by whipping, it
Yes.
just stops immediately.
And
No,
that's why
I
the
did there.
slopes are a big problem, because you're very likely to jump up into the surface of the slope before the attack comes out. Looks like Andy's reached the waterfall here. It opens with a damage boost from this grenade guy. That's fairly easy, but it's not free. So to have that happen midway through the goal's a little rough, but he got it, and he's through here.
I'm dead and dead.
Yep, that's not the first time we're gonna see a death in this waterfall area. Luckily, that's not a very costly death, so he is gonna keep going here.
Forced to jump.
Playing it out just so I can say I didn't run. I won't get the DNF.
Yeah. Normally, Andy's the kind of guy who he tries to basically he aims for what is the best I can do on this goal, and then try to get a run that is about that best. But the best you can get on this is really, really, really good. So, like, he was almost struggling with the idea that I might not get that run that I want, that good, clean run. It might just be not enough time and too much to learn and too much to do. So we'll see if he can pull it off. That was pretty good. One very quick death, I think, was the only major mistake. So 238 here.
He missed a jump and lost me about 4 seconds having to go back for it. But even so, that's 238 may be a time that stands for a while here.
Yep. That is the end of the goal, though, so It seems like 238 not that long, but it feels really long when you're playing it. Mostly because there's no breaks. Every single spot in this goal is dangerous in some regard. Jumping over these mines with the bike, the hitboxes on those are they're bigger than they appear. Very unforgiving. These mortars that come crashing down from the sky are ridiculous. Someone over there launching those things is a goddamn psychic, because these things are so accurate. If you do the
Just
same
shooting
thing,
at one guy.
yeah, I know, one guy. He's just like, wait for it,
Wait for it.
now. They're really strong, actually. So they are predictable, apparently. If you do everything the same every time, they're going to be in the same spot. But any slight little variations you make, it will pick up on that and it will adjust. So it's really easy to just have it come crashing down on you all of a sudden. What else, guys? Am I missing anything?
Yeah.
Anything that makes you hate this goal?
More.
I don't know. I think you did it pretty good.
All right, now nothing else to talk about, so now it's just 25 minutes of watch this guy run and jump around.
Yo, I did it. I got the damage boost again.
There's a luck spot there. Got lucky. Push your grenade. Oh god, mortar, why?
Man, Andy get
On
into
the
this
top.
waterfall stage with
Oh,
a
on the top of the screen.
minus
I fell.
23.
Oh.
But he fell.
Fell off
That's-
like a second and a half. It's like a year in speedrunner time.
It's like a year. Well, so far so good. Let's see. So we're not making them fight the second boss, so they only have to go up to the boss room here in Area 2.
Yeah, we cut them a little slack.
Yeah, it's already a substantial enough goal.
Yo, sick. I got my sub 230.
Oh, you got it.
There it is, 229 and a half. And
I'm
we-
finally getting good runs. It's almost like the pressure makes me play better.
Gets it immediately, and it's totally anticlimactic. Thanks.
Nice shot, guy.
He's too
So
good.
It's like I function better under pressure.
Maybe. Andy is our resident Mystery Tourney 7 was the latest one.
Correct.
Winner. So very good at working. I guess under pressure is a good way to describe playing a game blind.
It's true. This is a very much not blind situation. Maybe with his Mario
Okay.
1 that would be more applicable, our mystery goal. But with this, these guys have had a week, and that's actually enough time to learn a full speed game, let alone just a couple of levels like these guys are doing here.
I mean, let's be honest. 12 hours is enough to learn a speed game, according to the 12-hour speedrunning challenge,
It sure is. It sure
which
is.
I will not talk about my experiences of.
Well, Fiesel did Bill and Ted for the
Wild
NES,
Stallion,
so-
something Fiesel.
Yeah, Wild Stallions.
When I learned that I don't like playing Doom too fast.
Oh man, that's a shame. You think like that's a really good game,
It's a good game. I'm fine with playing it casually, not playing
and
it
then
fast.
you try to some games become different. They're a different
but-
beast when you speedrun.
It's funny because I like Doom 1 speedrunning. Doom 2 is just way too hard compared to Doom 1. There's so many more tricks in Doom 2.
Yeah, there's there's 2 letters and then 50. SF 50. You
What?
what is it? What is that super
it's
speed
SR50.
dash thing?
It's
SR
SR.
SR 50.
Straight front 50.
Yeah.
Got
There's
it.
all kinds of weird running techniques in Doom 2
Mhm.
that get you just a tiny bit faster.
They're required to get to a certain speed for certain tricks.
Yeah. You end up holding like 3 or 4 keys on the
Ah.
keyboard. If you like Doom 2 and you want to see speedruns, you should check out Dime.
Live mortar.
You're probably not going to see Doom on SGL anytime soon. Maybe eventually.
Oh.
All of these 3D games I've heard of, they'll become old enough and accurate enough in emulators that they'll work for our show.
I tried making a goal for Doom for the Super Nintendo. You don't want to play that game.
Yeah.
If you like Doom, just don't ever try playing the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, the black heart was a warning sign. Not a nifty little thing there.
Yeah.
That's for your benefit.
I'm just
What
kind of
about-
eyeing the other players here, and I'm wondering if it seems a couple people have made some sort of sacrifices, trade-offs. What is the word of compromises in their route, basically, to ease up on the execution just a little bit and up their consistency, so that they can actually get through this really hard goal. But Andy seems to have executed on a run that goes mostly all out here. So I think even if these guys get the run they want, they're going to have trouble approaching this 230 that Andy's already slammed on the board in the first third of the match here.
Visually.
It may mean they might have to...
I can confirm that I'm going to have trouble approaching that, yes.
It may mean if they really want to win, they might have to adjust their strats, or maybe they're just going to sort of give up on this one and aim at the next one, or what. But they are still competing against each other, Seawolf and Enemy, so no reason to completely give up on this, but
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that is going to
Throw
factor into
mortar.
some of their decisions here.
Oh, missed down reset.
more of the beast. Oh, just missed that jump. Alrighty.
We're listening to the music for this game right now, and it's pretty wacky.
It's got some pretty good songs in it. It's got some
It really
pretty bad
does.
songs.
I think so. I'm enjoying it. The particular song we're listening to right now is all over the place.
I was watching these guys practice the waterfall section,
Oh, no.
and it made me wish that we had given them a save state with the music turned off. Believe it or not, there's two settings in the options. One is turn off cutscenes, and the other is turn off music.
The cutscenes
So-
are pretty good and we'll watch at least once.
Yeah, but when you're speedrunning, it sure is nice to be able to just turn those things off.
Thing falling there. Let's imagine like crazy German guy with a monocle like behind his mortar stand somewhere. With a wicked glint in his eye.
Oh, into the pit again.
Oh god. I dodged that.
Nice.
That
That
should
car
have.
is really fast when it gets moving.
He doesn't move, he just stands and says, okay, that's cool. I'll shoot you now.
Yeah, I didn't know it moves, but when it did move, my god.
I was like, oh god, just go right and jump, see what happens. At this point. You can see there, like, putting out 3 jumps in a row, and that guy shot me again. Like, yeah, okay, so. Jump, hit the ground, slide to the right, fall in the hole, and. Press
That's
R.
Indiana Jones. He's afraid of mortars, right? That's what that was. Why did it have to be mortars?
That's the famous line, yes.
Give me the whip and I'll give you the grenade boost.
Let's roll again. I did jump. Got my weapon in, so. Nope. Okay, now we're done. Ugh. Yeah, even the ones that are buried already, those dummy mortars. The hitbox is like a good 2 or 3 steps in front of them.
Oh,
No.
the white ones in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. I don't think I've seen players get caught up on one of those yet. They're making them look pretty easy, when in fact, jumping over most of them is pretty much a close call every time. I said it earlier that there's no breaks in this run, and I mean it. You're always doing something, setting up for something, worrying about something. It's over 2.5 minutes of
More to the grill.
non-stop execution.
Messed up my German jump strats.
Ach, my Lieben. This means the Germans, right?
Yeah.
Like that. Frenchmen?
It's World War One. So yeah.
Okay.
Did anyone else ever have the pointy helmets?
I don't think so. I'm just curious. They're also bright blue, which I thought was strange.
I blame the NES spray limitation. Oh, color limitations.
I blame Wilhelm III. Oh god, Mortar, why is he going there?
Quake would be kind of cool on this show.
Yeah.
It'd really shake things up because it's an entirely different sort of gameplay, right? The kind of people who are good at the show, the stuff we usually have on this show, like these platformers, suddenly are being tested with an entirely different skill set. So
Yeah, we even see that when we do something like a racing game or something.
yeah,
Like
F-Zero.
Like F-Zero, yeah, as opposed to, or something with a top-down view, just as opposed to a side-scroller.
That's just Mortar.
Fester's Quest.
Fester's Quest.
Fester's Quest.
I think there's been some debate about actually having that on the show.
Sure. It's certainly been mentioned.
Yes.
We were trying to decide if we actually take that suggestion seriously and really try to find a Fester's Quest goal, or
2 or
Or
3
if we
like
just kind of go, ha ha
if
ha.
we go, Fester's Quest, that'd be
Quest.
great.
if you get to like find the place that's you walk somewhere, pop out of the sewer, end up in a building, do the building navigation, and fight the boss. That's my assumption.
That's pretty much that whole game, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it stretches it where you just walk for like ever and ever and never fight anything.
Just gotta optimize those corners. There's been a couple times where we've taken a bad game or an awkward game and tried it out for SGL and have been pleasantly surprised. So
And here we are.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This
Mario
is a little,
Brothers.
this
This
is
game actually is
awkward.
controllable.
This is a more, I think, less awkward game than Super Mario Brothers, but I could be wrong.
It's definitely less. I mean, it's
I
awkward
think
for
that
Super Mario Brothers because everyone's played it, but no one knows how to play it fast.
Right.
It's just an awkward game sometimes.
I always thought the controls in Mario 1 were a little awkward, though. I never really got used to them. Like, Mario 2, I could control that fine. Even Mario 3, which still has a lot of inertia like Mario 1, I still found a bit easier to deal with. And of course, Super Mario World, it's like Mario weighs nothing. He's just like a feather.
Hero grenade. I hate that guy so much. That guy decides to throw a grenade low first. You just eat in the face. You can't do anything about it. There's 2 spots in this challenge or this goal where a surprise grenade can ruin your life. Oh, this more keeps going for my face now. I don't know what I'm doing now. Maybe.
Wow, we got
There's
more
those-
enemy fan club members showing up.
Oh. Get down the enemy side.
Everyone's here just to watch enemy.
Hard to control an SMB3. I think you're just wrong.
yeah,
I like the cheer for
there's-
enemy.
I'm the kind of guy who's always in the shades of gray. You know, like I always kind of see things from everyone's perspective, and I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I can see how that's open to interpretation. So whenever I have an opinion where I'm like, no, that's wrong, that's bad, it's very rare, but I think it's fair to say that you're wrong. And Mario 3 is not the hardest to control.
There you go. The definitive
One is-
answer.
1 is probably it, but I could see even an argument for 2 because you're so slidey in that game.
I think when we did Mario 2, we had this discussion, and someone was pretty adamant that Mario 2 was the hardest to control as well.
Well, I think that was Razzie Ellen, who is generally outspoken. So
Resident is very outspoken. Which Mario 2 adds in? Super Mario Bros. 2 Doki Doki Panic version, or
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
Doki
thinking
Doki
US. Oh, yeah, Doki Doki Panic version, right?
USA.
Yeah, Mario USA.
okay,
I get
then
that. Especially if you play like I always play Luigi, so you were sliding all over the place. So
Yeah.
I see that. Like Toad's pretty, curt movements. He just kind of goes and stops. Mario's flips around, and Princess just floats around. So yeah, I can
It's
see
pretty
that.
easy to deal with, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's
Princess is where it's at, man. Everyone played as the princess. Let's
Yeah.
be real. When you
Nope.
played that game as a kid, you were the princess.
Nope.
No?
What? What?
Luigi.
I
The
was
Green
You
Thunder.
could play as the princess.
I was definitely on Team Luigi when I was growing up. Then, when I reached my adolescent years, I switched to Toad because Toad ran faster.
There you go.
I don't know you
That
people.
need for speed.
You know me. I like Luigi.
Wow. Well, we're playing an even better game than any of those. Young Indiana Jones
Sure.
Chronicles. By anyone's estimation, everyone agrees this is better than any Mario game. Because you got a motorcycle. And grenades.
Yeah.
You can throw at me. Yeah.
You looked at the whip. That's probably the coolest part.
Oh no.
Do have the whip.
Ah.
Now you
What more do
start
we-
each of the stages with it, and you lose that if you get hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your armor, basically. If you
It's
take a
your-
hit, you lose your.
Oh my god, we never
Whatever
talked. That's a whole entire game mechanic we never talked about.
Exactly.
Yes.
Is you can pick up all these power-ups, so they appear in the top left, and that's great, but when you get hit, you lose one, so that they also act as health. So if there's a couple spots where if you see these guys, well, I guess the bike also acts as a hit point,
Sure
which
does.
is maybe a big part of why people pick it up. It's also a little faster, I think, on slopes and maybe even on flat
Oh.
ground, but
Duck.
Fast.
the extra hit is certainly useful, especially with these mortars, man. But there's a couple spots where if a player gets hit and they're down to just their fists, they lose their whip. You might see them detour into a little cave and pick up a knife or maybe a rifle.
I mean, you gotta have a gun so you can shoot a tank.
Yeah, that's true. In this first section, you do need a weapon. In the second section, once you get into the waterfall area, I think you don't need any kind of weapon in this goal. But
You may do without a weapon in the waterfall. And the boost, by default, takes away from you, so basically
Sure.
that one for a while.
That's right, you only get one shot at this grenade boost here. Because you only got that one health.
Oh god.
He gets it and then loses the run to a single platform. One of like 25, maybe 30 platforms that you have to jump on. And if
And
you
they all
miss any
suck.
one of them, it's probably a reset.
I got the German jump, so I'm okay with that. The hardest trick in the game of this goal.
What is the German word for jump?
Ah! No, mortars, please.
But I jump over a German man because Indiana Jones is just athletic.
Yeah, this was when he was young and spry.
Yeah, it's young and spry. I that box art gets me, dude. You look so concerned.
I don't
He
know if he was
does.
spry. If he was spry, he wouldn't be like crippled every time he jumped.
Yeah,
He
that's
falls
true.
like-
Every time he lands, he's like, oh god.
He falls
My
to the
knees.
ground and like,
My knees.
especially Max Payne, just chewing on aspirin constantly.
Strong.
I guess it makes sense.
Does make sense.
Makes sense. Oh god.
But yeah, power-ups include Indiana Jones' hat in the first level, a gas mask to take the hat slot in the second level and third level, because this is World War One and you don't wear a fedora in war, apparently.
I would.
The gas mask actually does prevent you from these fumes. You can actually walk through the fumes without getting damaged.
That's neat.
Fumes? What fumes?
But well, this is the only part of the game where you actually see gas, so it's kind of redundant.
Nah, dead. Wrecked. Okay.
Actually, I think there's some gas in level 3 too somewhere, but I don't know.
Let's German for wrecked. Because I just got.
Yeah, not seeing a whole lot of the waterfall on these other two streams here.
Hey,
level
Ark, I
two is
did submit
actually-
a time.
Okay. Level 2 is rough, or part 2 is. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Part 2 is rough because if you lose your weapon before the barbed wire, you lose like 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're doing this boost off of this barbed wire here, and if you don't have the extra hit to do that, you have to wait for these gas jets and drop down, and also hope that the guy patrolling back and forth is in a good spot, doesn't turn around and shoot you. If he does, you might need to duck, but then you can't duck because then the gas jets are going to come back up. It's really something.
Ah. Shoot.
I'm getting the God missile in this area.
It's awful. Go. Ah, take that, jerk. No hero need for you. Oh god, and I didn't shoot and I jumped before I shot.
Alright, here we go. We've got enemies 324 up there on the board.
Okay, good.
I missed the leap.
Yeah, theoretically, you have a week to work on this, but it's a holiday week, and I kind of halfway almost broke my thumb at on the school I went today, and yeah, things happen.
Yeah, and it is a very difficult goal as well.
I played this game for probably like 12 hours this week.
Yeah, I got about 10 hours of practicing, mostly on goal 1.
Most on goal 1, yeah.
It's a very rough goal.
There's just so much that can go wrong, and it's the kind of thing where
Once
nothing
goes
can
wrong-
really go wrong. When
once-
something goes wrong, it goes really, really wrong, and it's usually reset where they...
Oh man, right in the face.
Right, like
time.
losing the motorcycle is probably not worth continuing.
Well, at that point, that's the very end of the run of that.
Oh, that's true. I guess if it's a we'll
That's not-
see
that's
what
the worst spot.
just happened to there. And yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
that
the
very,
worst
very
spot.
end one. If that guy with the gun decides to take a shot at you.
At this point, enemy's okay even punching this tank boss to death. Anything
That's
that
part of
gets him through to this waterfall.
Well, strat is actually you shoot it like 3 or 4 times, and you run and punch it. That's like the faster strat to an extent, but
Well, he was going with grenades till he lost those.
yeah, I always try to gun it down. from range.
Definitely the backup strat there.
Oh man. Whack.
I just shoot it with a gun until it stops breathing.
Yeah, that's my point. I shoot the bastard, that's my policy. Hey. Thank God, no God mortar. I do want to meet this guy though. The mortar guy. It's probably in Germany, like just back home. Lounge back in a chair. Sip on my tie. Oh, I didn't
Also,
want to grab that.
Sorry, I think we touched on it, but it is a three-person match today. Typically, we go with a 4-person match, but Zenik Reverie had to drop out at the last minute.
Oh no.
Dang. Oh, here, grenade. It's the first time I've
Yeah.
ever actually experienced that.
See? It's painful, right?
At least during a run.
And we got less than 2 minutes
God.
left on the clock here.
That's unfortunate.
So what's going to happen when the time runs out is we'll give these players one last chance to reset if they want to, or they can continue whatever run they're working on. And after the timers hit 0, there's going to be no more resets, so they can finish out their run. But they still got some time to
Nice
make
try,
their
mortar.
decision.
Nice try. Oh, gas. Gas, you ruined everything. Oh no, hero grenade. Yeah, every run's at that point is a unit grenade to the face. It's been unfortunate. I haven't seen the waterfall yet. I don't mind the waterfall actually. I'm actually not bad at it. Just need to get to the damn thing.
Yeah, like everyone was like, like, goddamn this waterfall. But the truth is, the first section of France here is like it's on the same level. Well, I mean, it's literally part of the same level, but in terms of difficulty, the waterfall like definitely has an edge, but this level brings it pretty hard too.
The waterfall's a little shorter too. It's
That's right. You get there at like 2 minutes, and then you're done at 2:45.
yeah, no, around there.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know what causes the tank to shoot. Honestly, it's only ever shot
It
at me
is-
once in practice.
It is random. Like
Is it
I fought
random?
it pretty long for a while, and like it shoots an little shot at you, it's no bitch. And then the 3 shots come out later on, and they're both on different timers or different triggers. It's weird.
'Cause, like when I was practicing and in most of my runs, I have never been shot at.
Alright, it's last call time, guys. Last call for resets.
So
See you, buddy. Whatever. I'm walking it out. Hoofing it.
Okay, no more resets passed right
Uh-oh.
now.
and then the mortar hits you in the face. Right when you say it. Alright, you're good to go, mortar.
So Seawolf's gonna play out this face mortar run here.
Give up. I'm drowning myself. See you, Andy.
Andy's done, but of course he's totally okay with that after he's put up an amazing time on the board here. Enemy has reached the waterfall.
Oh god. God mortar. Nope. Nah. Damn it.
Dodges that grenade guy on that screen, and then gets blown up by this other guy. But he's gonna finish it out if he can.
Test. I saw something I wanted to test. Not that I
Uh.
I'm running.
Yeah, we'll call it done. That means getting to the end of that. This ain't gonna be a good time.
That one was
Alright.
not better.
He's enemy finishes, and Seawolf is not going to play this one out. He feels there's no way it can catch up to enemy there.
Nope.
And that is the end of our first round. And I thought this could happen.
Yep.
That,
Me too.
That's a very real possibility.
I was watching everyone practice, and it like sometimes this happens because people haven't practiced, and then I'm kind of like, nah, I won't bring it. But
no, we practiced.
everyone practiced this time a lot. I could tell, and I knew even still that this was going to be a really, really close call for a lot of people, whether or not they could, really get through it. And even Andy, I can usually count on Andy to put in however much time is necessary to really get something good on the board. And even him, I was like, I don't know if he'll be able to do it. He might just keep resetting. And but then, I don't know, it's a combination of skill and a bit of luck, I suppose, that it all came together, not only during the 30 minutes, but so fast during those 30 minutes, too. It
Maybe
really
you're
put the
gonna-
pressure on.
Oh wait, we're between Part one.
Now it's time for something completely different.
Oh, where'd my picture go? Oh, it's gone. Lame.
This is the sequel to Young Indiana Jones, I believe.
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah. That's what they tell me.
It's Italian cousin. Well, meanwhile in Italy, and not quite yet fascist Italy because it's 1919, not 1941.
Well, anyway, that we have the results of match 1 there. Andy takes this with a 229.48, an enemy in second place with a 324. Seawolf needed to beat that 324, but did not manage to get his run finished in time. Sometimes it's pretty tough within 30 minutes on a difficult goal like this to get a run completed, especially if you know you have to go for some pretty solid strats to get on the board. But that's it for Young Indiana Jones. We're going to do some Mario Brothers 1 now. Looks like all the players are set up for it. Let me get this scene switched over and we can start this one off.
I don't mind giving the players a minute or two to readjust to the controls. Mario plays quite differently than Indiana Jones.
I already did, and I got mad because I got fireworks.
Alright, got Mario up.
There's a walkathon, right?
No run
Yeah,
button.
no B button.
That's
Totally
pretty
banned.
tricky, actually. There are some jumps that you're going to have a hard time making without that run button.
There are some that are they should be impossible unless you do some wall jump shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can beat the game without the run button in this.
I think you can. You have to, the only problem jump is in like 8-2 or 8-1 where there's like a gap into a thing you have to jump, but you can use a bullet bill to finish get across.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sounds so
Interesting.
good too. Good, probably thought of it. All right.
Trying to wall. Yeah, by the way.
All right. Goals are. Here we go. 4 goals. All right.
Everyone seems to be moving pretty good, actually.
Alright, I got all my stuff set up here. Got our Mario cover art in the bottom. It's a pretty good looking black box game. I thought a lot of the black box covers are kind of boring, but that Mario image looks pretty good with it. I like it.
I don't know why Mario is falling into a pit of lava, shooting a fireball into a wall. But I mean,
Yeah, he's dead. He's straight up
Yeah.
dead. There's no. Maybe he's trying to
No,
wall
no.
jump out of there.
No, they
He's
just
evil.
did a video with Miyamoto, and they asked him, "Is Mario about to die in the cover of Super Mario Brothers?" And he said no. So I don't know what's going on in the cover, but
He's
the man
wall
himself
jumping.
says he is not going to die.
All right. Well, I take Miyamoto's word then.
You got
Must be
it.
a wall jump then.
High strats,
Yeah,
high level strats,
mushroom strats in
or
development.
just high strats. I don't know.
What powered this game? How did we design these ideas? Mushrooms. What will power Mario?
Yeah, that's exactly.
What will make the enemies? Mushrooms.
Alright, so it looks like you
Power
guys
up's
have had
already a
some...
mushroom. What do we do? Well, let's
Fun guy.
construct an elaborate scenario to have the player actively jump into it even when they want to avoid it, and then they'll find out that it's actually a good mushroom. Okay.
You will learn. Not by choice. Oh, we didn't know.
Alright, you guys ready to go with match 2 here?
It's
Yes,
sort
yes.
of a non-genius science situation. But yep, let's do this.
Every ounce of
Match
practice
2.
I'm sure helps, but we gotta get moving. So let's get started. I'm gonna give you guys the countdown in 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is Super Mario Brothers,
Setting.
and I think that's about all I have to say.
It's a
On
pretty
commentary.
self-explanatory game, really.
Go, jump in,
Super
go.
Mario Brothers.
Yep. But these levels
it's worth
Go ahead.
It's worth talking about because, first of all, if you played this, I mean, you did play this. If you're watching our show, you've played this. Let's be real. But you probably didn't speedrun this, and it's probably been a long time since you played this. And most people who go back to Mario after their childhood memories, they find out it's actually really hard to play. Mario controls like a block of lead, basically, which is by design. Actually, Miyamoto did an interview where he said they wanted the character to feel real, and they did that by just giving him a ton of weight. So that's why he has this really slow acceleration and deceleration, and really doing tight maneuvers with Mario in this game is super hard. So it's one thing if you're just plowing ahead. Although even then, our players had to memorize all of these jumps, mostly by visual
fireballs.
cues. Since if they're too big, then if the jump is too big, you can't really see where you're going to be jumping to. So you're basically memorizing, and that's never easy when you only have an hour to learn. But even still, even just plowing forward, Mario's jumps kind of go up and down pretty fast, I feel. Unless you're doing the full jump, and then he'll really hang in the air for a long time. It's not smooth, really, the curve he follows. And it's a little awkward. It takes some getting used to, and it's not the easiest thing to pick up in an hour. So it's a big thing our players had to struggle with. I think Fiesel, you were going to say something about the levels chosen for this goal.
Oh, sure, yeah, we should mention that you probably haven't seen these levels very much because this is not along the any percent route. I think most people who play this game, they take the 1-1, 1-2, then warp zone 4-1, 4-2, and then warp to World 8. But this is Stage 3, World 3. You get a lot of interesting levels in here. I like the Dark Sky. There's one of the few places in the game where you get some of that. think there's some in World 6, is it? There's some dark sky levels.
I think 6 and yeah, I think 3 and 6.
I
5
think
is not dark.
Right.
There's 5 dark. No, 5 might be dark.
I mean, maybe it's 5 that I'm thinking of, but I know that yeah, there's 2 parts of the game that have dark
Nice.
levels. Also, you get a different variety of levels in this. You get some standard just pipe type levels that like you see in the first one here in 3-1, but you also get the green tile set level, whatever those are supposed to be, those green plateaus that you run on, and you get some castle in it, so a little bit of most of the stuff this game has to offer. You're not going to see any swimming or anything like that, and I don't know if we've got a bridge section, do we?
I mean, that third stage is kind of like, I thought those were big mushrooms, like the big flat topped.
Right, but the
Whatever's-
big green flat top things, yeah, with the those metal girder platforms.
And they also copy paste levels in this game.
They do.
They also copy paste the clouds to make the bushes.
Yes, they did.
Look at them, line them up. It's the same sprite. Wake up, people. Everyone
Clever.
knows that, actually.
Yeah, it's not
It
surprising.
came out at some point on the internet, and everyone and their mom decided
Lost
to
it.
post it on Facebook.
So it looks like we've got a completed run here from Andy as well as one from Enemy.
I got one too.
See, and I was just going to ask if that 218 was from practice, but it probably wasn't.
So we got a 218, a 216, and a 204.
Should have been
One
a
of these
202,
runs
but I
is
choked.
faster than the other.
I choked.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yep. That's Andy.
We're grading
He's
on a
really
curve,
good.
right? So I guess he'd still be at the top. Never mind.
Yeah, he's at the top of the curve and we're on the bottom. On left bottom, you're right bottom. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Andy's been really strong at these mystery games.
Except for Donald Land.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were playing well. You just bit off more than you could chew on that one.
Uh-huh.
Poor little
Andy's
Tom.
never really been much about restraint. Holding
Gotta
back.
go fast.
Exactly.
Mhm. That's fair. Oh, wow.
And I thought that might have been your downfall on Indy, because that was a super hard goal, and that's the
Nope.
kind of thing where if you only accept perfection, you might be disappointed. But he brought it. He put it together on that one and came through with a huge run.
Oops. Casually walking into Koopa's, you know,
That's cool.
casual.
Man, 204. Oh, make it.
It looks like Andy's resetting over clipping corners and stuff, so his
Only
204, yeah, must have been a pretty clean 3-1.
I don't care about 3-1 too much. Like, I care about 3-1, and that's pretty much the only one I care about, really. Though I still reset over taking damage, because, well, you save like 3 seconds if you have a fire flower at the end.
Yep, the infamous Bowser Fire Flower kill is a staple of Mario games. Well, I mean, really, there's 1 in 3.
Ah!
After that, you don't really Fire Flower him much, do you?
That's pretty intense.
Not really.
Alright, I'll submit that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I will not. Farewell 209. You were briefly glorious.
209, jumping ahead of Enemy here.
Well, no,
But
because I
both
didn't
of these
submit-
guys, this
I
is
didn't
a...
submit because I hit the wrong button.
Oh, we didn't submit it. Uh-oh.
All right, well, let's just get a better one, and then
You'll
everything's
live on my
fine.
heart. Okay, that's not bad.
This is a best 2 out of 3 situation here. So because Andy won the last match, basically both of these guys have to beat Andy if they want to stay in this tournament. Otherwise, he will get his second win over them and knock them out. So normally you can, even if someone's got a time better than you and you're like, I don't know if I can beat that, you can maybe decide to focus on beating the other people. But in this one, they kind of have to play for, they kind of have to go for broke here. So 204.9 is the time these guys are aiming to beat.
got comparison videos up for everybody here, so you can see how they're all comparing to each other.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good way to really keep track on this one.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of tricky, especially because a lot of this looks very similar from level to level, and parts of levels it's really hard to tell.
And if you're wondering, like, you know, where is this 10 seconds coming from or whatever,
right,
you can see it develop.
I'm not stopping.
Well, sure. But there are even just very slight hesitations that you think are like, well, that's got to be like nothing. That's like a couple frames or something. But then, yeah, actually, it's more like half a second, and you did it a couple times. Like, yeah.
Yeah, these platforms keep tapping the edge and stopping. Like, it's awful.
Yes, those add up.
It's 3 platforms on that stage, about 3 seconds there. So.
Yes, Andy should be looking at his own video.
Well, there's nothing better to compare his against, so...
Right. And,
put the world record run up there or something.
Yeah.
The tournament was seeded. There is seeding in this tournament.
Not a bad seed.
That's true. Andy came in here, what, second seed?
Yeah, he was pretty high.
Let me check.
Pretty high up, but he did lose
Nice
a
choke on
match.
rhinos.
He did. That's why he's down here in the losers bracket.
Choked on rhinos, man. That's
Yep,
when
Andy
I
was the
learned
number
I
2
actually have to
seed.
go balls out.
Yeah, there you go.
Week-long goals, go balls out. It doesn't matter how simple the game looks, you go balls out.
That's right. Andy lost to Cards of the Heart, one of our biggest upsets here. Not that Cards is a weak player, but just based off of the seeding, it was a 2nd seed versus the 10th seed. And yeah, Andy was really strong in mystery games, and he's been strong in regular games, but he just kind of underestimated himself and underestimated Cards a little bit. And Cards really brought it that episode. Caught him off guard, knocked him into the losers bracket. So now Andy's a bit of a monster here for some of our other players.
I've learned lessons. Many, many lessons. First of all, rhinos, man. What's up with them?
Here we go.
They got horns.
They're large.
So yeah, the small videos that you're seeing is a comparison. Each person's being compared to the PB run of the person above them in the rankings, except for the person in first place who's being compared against their own PB. So you can see a little number on the video, and that tells you which place video that is, which run that is, that it's being compared to.
Ooh, good jump. Oh. Yeah, how about that?
Probably make a showing at the next best of nest as long as it doesn't happen on a bad day.
Let's do a night shift. Invited.
I actually am interested. By best of nest, I mean the Big 20, rather.
Oh, okay.
Best of nest, not that good at.
Yeah, people get the Big 20. I just never have time to get into it.
I mean, I guess I could say, hey, bubble bubble for best of nest, and that might work, but kind of my thing.
Oh, wait, I spared the waterfall music. Never mind. That actually isn't bad at all. Oh, wow.
Actually, someone in chat mentioned something I want to give a little shout out to. There's some retro races that go on, I think, Fridays. Yeah, and one of the things they do is Mario, so it looks like they go up to 4-4 warpless. So these levels would be part of those goals. So if you want to see some not top tier speedrunning, but you know, people learning and having fun, then definitely check those out. And the Glory Hog will post a link to something because he knows it and I don't. You should go ahead and check that out. We should put that on our calendar, actually, if it's every Friday.
Good idea.
We will do that.
Jump.
Yeah, so we've got this calendar. Normally we don't plug this till after the show, but I think people take off right away. We're like, we're gonna end the show here, and people are like, all right, bye. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug the calendar now. Speedgaming.tv/calendar. Nice Arcano on it.
Easy to find.
And it's a speedrun calendar for all the speedrunning events. All kinds of stuff going on all the time in the speedrun community. If you look at that calendar, it's jam-packed with all kinds of stuff.
Man.
It's too hard to keep track of it all, so we're going to try to do it for you. So you should go there to see what's going on, and if you've got an event that you do, weekly or even just a one-time thing, just let us know. Or if it's an event that you just want to see on there that you're excited about, you can let us know. There's some links on the calendar to contact us, and we'll definitely put that on there for you.
Well, we got Seawolf and Andy been working hard to get a run going here, but haven't gotten too far in. Enemy, meanwhile, is on the 3rd stage, so he's pretty far in here. Let's see, he's got some improvement to his personal best, but we'll see if that holds up through the end.
Absolute garbage stakes.
Of course, as I say that, things start to fall apart there.
Thanks, Diesel. Gosh.
And then a rather notable mistake there on that moving platform.
You tweeted it too. That's the finisher.
You're supposed to land on it.
1.7
back
becomes
off there,
plus
right?
1.4.
Funk Dog special.
That's one of those situations we've talked before about, like, what if we could, like, really control the audio channels so that, like, if we wanted to talk about one player's run and not ruin his focus, like, could we mute our commentary to him for just a little
That had nothing
bit?
to do with it. That was inconsequential.
That was all on you. That was all
It would
right.
still, even if we muted people, or they couldn't hear us, I think it would still happen though. We would say, "Oh, he's doing really well," and then
That's
immediately
true.
a mistake
Right.
would happen.
It's not like a mental thing that's happening. It's
Right.
literal voodoo magic.
Straight up magic.
Yeah.
Sorcery.
Beyond our controls here.
Straight up sorcery here.
Dark things should not be messed with. We do anyway.
It's called the commentator's curse for a reason. Looks like Andy's on pace to match his already really good run. He managed a 2:02 during practice, so he actually can beat this 2:05 here.
Go back.
How come they don't take any damage?
That's right. You need that. You need to keep that
Not
fire
much
flower
damage.
for
Yeah.
Bowser.
It's still probably good enough. Improvement by a second, because I'm stupid and take damage like an idiot. Let's just hug Bowser. That's that's a good strategy, right?
He looks happy. Mario, it's been so long.
That's why he's so sad in that picture.
No.
No hugs.
Bowser needs love too.
Poor guy.
Oh, you're not supposed to get fireworks? It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, fireworks are bad.
That's right. We haven't talked much about the fireworks yet, but these players do have this thing they're trying to avoid here. If they finish the level, any of these levels, with the seconds digit of their time being a 1, 3, or 6, then they get that many fireballs and fireworks rather. And the fireworks slow you down. You have to wait for the fireworks to finish before advancing. So you might see these players get to the end of one of the levels and hesitate for a moment before hitting the flagpole, and that's just to prevent the fireworks. So you gotta spend time to save time.
Yeah, it becomes a fun little thing of how close do you want to cut it?
Yeah, see Andy right there almost got a 346 when he hit that flagpole, and had he not bumped the bottom of the flagpole before going up to it, he would have got some fireworks. 6 of them, which is the worst.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got 6 in my run. It was awful.
Yeah, I know when I go to a fireworks show, I want to just see one.
Boom. All right, we're going home.
Yep,
More funnel cake. Let's go.
exactly.
I'm here for the corn dogs.
And it's like not even one of those good ones. It's one of those ones that just kind of goes like meow, and it just fizzles out. And like, all right, let's go home.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool to have a mega SGL race where it's just all SGL goals back to back. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
That won't be hard to execute on in any way.
Right, doing
Nor
like
is it not appealing at all for players.
we have I think 370 something goals. So
Yep.
that would be a lot of time.
Even if it's only 2 minutes per, you just clocked up 700 minutes there.
Yeah, 5 minutes make your
That's
runs.
generous, I think.
2 attempts.
Yeah, you get 30 minutes. Go.
As many goals as we can. Oh man, I jumped. Should do a full jump.
But actually, there is some merit to the idea, though. I wanted to do a sort of set it up so that the audience can play along at home if they want to. We've seen people do that in chat, mostly Pazzy160 in particular was like, I kind of want to do the show, but I'm a little worried how I do. So I'm just going to load up the ROM at home and just do it myself and see. But sometimes you have a save state that kind of starts in the middle of the game and stuff like that. So that's something a feature we're looking to add that lets people kind of play along at home if they want to.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think the game he was doing that with was Ninja Gaiden, right?
Yeah.
So that's got to be kind of a rough one to give yourself a trial run on, I think.
Yeah, he
oh god, it's awful.
We started at level 3, I think. So he's like, all right, I beat level 1 and 2 and caught up to you guys pretty quick. And then he's like, what the hell? Level 3 is so hard. I can't beat it at all.
It's pretty tricky.
Yep.
It's Ninja Gaiden. Next thing you know, you get that. And I'll go south. How many birds are in this mine anyway?
Oh, right. The big 100. That is a thing that's looming overhead. Speed gaming has been involved with Best of NES.
Don't say it too loud. Maybe it'll go away.
The big 100.
Best of NES is a really cool thing where basically, they do two things. They do a Best of NES marathon of the best players playing NES games. And they just marathon it all back to back. It's a really cool thing that me and Feasel were a big part of.
That's clever, Freeball.
And we're definitely going to give them a shout out. And one of the other things they do is the Big 20. It's a race of 20 NES games back to back that gets a whole bunch of entrants. Like 30 to 40 people will enter this thing, and they practice for a month. The game list is announced a month beforehand, and everyone kind of spends that month as best they can. And when you're trying to learn 20 games. You're looking at kind of a game a day at that point, and some of these games are really tough, so you end up kind of having to split up your practice and try to figure out where you're going to put your time and what sorts of weird compromises are you going to make to strats to make them more consistent, and it's really good fun. And a lot of our SGL players have done that before and have done really well, so definitely check that out. And apparently there's been 3 Big 20s so far, and apparently the plan is to do 5 and then stitch them all together and do a big 100 race.
Yeah,
so it's
something.
Yeah, 100 games of varying length. Some of them are 3 to 5 minutes, and some are 30. So
Yeah,
any heartbreak, but yeah, try it. Also, Freeball in chat has an excellent idea of SGL Bingo, where you have
SGL
25
Bingo.
goals on a card. You can do 5 goals.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be clever.
yeah, we could come up with like par times, and then there's just a sort of magic square formula that you can use to stitch them together in ways that make sense.
Yeah, but said.
Yeah, a number of people in the chat pointing out how strange this picture is. It's one of those photos where you're supposed to spot 25 things that are wrong with it. But like the both players playing a 1-player game.
Yeah,
So
he's got
one of
2
them-
left hands.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like reeks of like 50s like advertising. Just everyone's hyper smiling.
That's right. The mother's smile is this like this strange
Psychotic is the
expression.
word I see in chat.
Psychotic,
but
yes.
it works pretty
I'm just hearing
well.
Black Hole Sun in my head when I see that
Alright,
picture.
Yeah, exactly. Also, they have a Mario Duck Hunt cart sitting out, but they're playing Mario, so they must have bought another Mario,
Yeah,
another copy of Mario.
they weren't
Well,
happy
game
with
existed,
the
right?
Duck Hunt. They didn't want to do that title screen thing at the beginning. They were like, no, that sucks. Let's buy real Mario.
They're really amateurs too. It should be Mario Duck Hunt and Track and Field.
Hmm.
I only had the Mario.
World Class Track Meet.
Wait. When is world class track meet for SGL? Come on now, the people demand it.
Bongo drum stats. Review.
People really want to mash.
Maybe
Who never
April's
ran that
first.
game?
Yeah.
We'll bust that out.
I don't even ran
A
that game.
mashing
Just
team.
sat down and punched the power bed.
Gyromite SGL.
There was a game on the list that was a lot of Contra. Contra was all mashing too. Like
Yeah, I want to play.
There is no mashing in Contra. What are you talking about? It's all nice spread rhythm, man.
Okay, so you're controlled mashing.
Well, sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely.
If you want to
controlled
bring
action.
semantics into it.
That's what I do, man.
I bet that family is standing on the power pad. There is a power pad in the picture, you just can't see it.
I think someone pointed out the NES isn't plugged in. There's no cords
powered
coming
on.
out of the back of it.
Yeah, it's possible that we're just not seeing it. There's like a couple inches of space that it could be going through, but yeah, most likely that's not plugged into anything. These people are just crazy.
That nuts.
The power button
Oh my
isn't
God.
even pushed in.
I clean the actual. I can climb the stairs.
They
no
are
problem.
looking
I'm
over
looking at the
the
image more than I'm
TV.
playing the game
Hey.
now. The plan to put me on tilt is to distract me with really, really, really bad images.
Yeah, no,
We're
you
gonna
seem
stalk
like you're
away.
on tilt, Mr. 204.
Yeah. It should have been a 202.
Oh no! No!
I shot 4 fireballs at Bowser, just casually walked
Womp,
into him,
womp.
gave him a hug. You know, that's what I do.
Oh, jeez. He's old.
Hugging Bowser.
So I think 3-3 is catching some of these guys off guard here. It's probably the one people put the least amount of practice in. And we've seen a couple runs get to 3-3 and start rubbing up against a couple corners of some platforms, and it starts to kind of fall apart from there.
That last one was I landed on a turtle, which you push the box, which launched me down to the ground again, which launched me to a hole. So it was like a Rube Goldberg of death. Now I can't jump. Well, I mean, the Adventure series, like the NES games, that Adventure series tag, is just a guy swinging into a pit of lava. So,
Mhm.
I mean, that's a given.
Yes, this game is part of the Action series. Has that little explosion mark in the lower left corner. There it is. You see,
Action.
Action series.
Oh man, why did I jump?
It's the
Yeah,
action.
Metroid is the first. Metroid Kickers were the first two Adventure games I had.
The music, I assume we're not playing Mario Brothers
No,
music. otherwise
we already
no one
went through
would
the
ask that
soundtrack
question.
twice, so this is Asterisk and Obelisk.
Okay,
Is Nightbot in chat or is he asleep?
It's there.
Probably asleep. It's okay.
there you say anything.
We'll just tell you.
Exclamation point night, but think response. Oh,
All right, we've got Andy's newest run up there on the board and in the thumbnail videos.
why did he not jump?
He's working on an even newer run. He's a little behind, but he's
How the hell
chance
did
to
that
save some more time on
It's
Bowser.
time to save.
I ran through a block and a turtle, and nothing happened.
Up, no
The block
skip.
exploded, and everyone was fine.
There's the hit, and he says, "Forget it."
Just kidding. There's no more time to save. The time to save is specifically me getting hit.
Dash strats. How dare you bring Philly Tash Strat to our game?
And now Rainwave is playing Mario. It's a different Mario, but it's Mario.
That works.
Some jazzy, funky Mario.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh god, no.
What happened? You guys still hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah.
Why did everything crash on me?
Uh-oh.
Broke everything.
uh-oh.
That's alright.
Uh-oh.
The stream will be back up. Don't worry about it. Actually, I think the stream is still up. It's just
The tree went down. Yeah, everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Panic time.
yeah, rip everything indeed. What is
Tristan
happening?
says rip everything.
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 There's one.
If you refresh the stream is up, it's just that nothing is
Yeah, no,
moving.
it's on my software end here. It's on the software end. Let's see.
Easy
Let's
peasy.
see.
Just remember, I got a 159, so
Right,
we're-
of course.
update that.
All right, we're all good.
I believe you if you were
Oh,
excited
my.
about it.
Oh, good job, Arnold.
Okay, there comes the overlay again.
Nice place.
Splicing.
Is this Slicing Gaming League?
The S in SGL stands for splicing.
Splicing.
On the wrong place. Ah. It's on the corners. I should have fireballs
Nice.
off the screen. Staircases, please. Why so bad these things?
I had no idea they throw Hammer Brothers at you as early as World 3.
Yeah, they're jerks.
This might be the first Hammer Brother in the game.
It
Yeah, I think
is.
so.
It's definitely the first one in the game.
Like, hey, what are those guys? And suddenly just bills and sticks and flying at you. Oh,
There's still no quality options? What the heck is going on, Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know. What's so important on a Saturday afternoon? They can't
Sunday.
give us-
Sunday.
Maybe.
Dota
Is it
2
Sunday?
Star Ladder 1 has less than 100,000 viewers, and that's the top stream. So yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, what's so busy on a Tuesday afternoon?
We can't get our quality
Oh
options.
man, this picture's pretty good that White Hat posted in chat. Also, this is where we can confirm that in the left picture, this kid's holding this rounded power charger adapter thing for the original Game Boy. And I think that's the one that me and Fiesel had.
Yep, I'm
As
looking
like
at it right now. That's
A
what it
clip
is.
that you can put on your belt.
Yep.
I remember that thing.
That sounds awesome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome for an hour.
No more like burning through batteries 4 at a time.
The funny thing is that the kid still looks pretty overburdened, even with his
Yeah.
accessory pack.
Well, the thing on the I don't know what that case is hanging off of him, but it looks like it weighs 50 pounds.
Well, Enemy just gets a run in here that improves his PB by almost 2 seconds.
Oh, turtle.
We've got about a minute left here. If someone's going to get the sub 203.7, they better get it now.
I'm on it.
All right, see what's
Bring
going
it back.
for it.
I'm on
Also-
it.
I'm
Jumps
also
through
on
turtle.
it.
Take it back. Alright, now I'm on it. Here we go. Never mind. Try it again.
While Andy's like, actually, it's going to be more like a 202 once I'm done with this run. Just
Stop doing that.
He's in the castle here.
I hit the fireball. No!
I was
There
about
it
to say
goes.
the castle has been giving him trouble so far.
Might still save something. Alright, I saved things.
Alright. Save the toad?
Save
It's
frames.
good.
Let's see. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, that
more
was a
than
good
just
jump on the
frames.
axe
That's
that time.
pretty good there. He's got a low 202. Anyway, we are at last call. This is your last chance for resets, guys. Last chance to reset.
Reset it.
I reset.
Okay.
This
No
is
more
tournament
resets past
sudden
now.
death we're looking at here. Both these guys need to come up with a run better than 202.2 on this very run, or they are out of the SGL playoffs 2015. They go out as quarterfinalists. Very
They go out
respectable.
nonetheless.
But
No.
they will be going out, so
Sad.
definitely a lot of pressure here. No, I was about to say no pressure, but I literally just said there's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure here.
There is a lot of no pressure here.
Looks like Seawolf is out. He's gonna watch the stream.
The official timing is in for Andy's run. It's a 201.99.
Whoa.
Hi.
There we go.
Wow.
Nice.
Sub 202.
Ah, I
Still
got
at
fireworks.
Bible
It's
Hank.
over. I quit.
Oh,
Oh
fire
man,
no.
run killed by fireworks.
3, 2, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
was good
4,
earn.
3.
But the urn is over.
And there's enemy down in a pit. So
I'm
that
just
is.
hanging out there. You don't get the satisfaction of seeing Mario's
Nope,
stuff.
no one knows what. Well, Miyamoto says you don't die from there, so.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
you
gonna roll
just
to
said
it. Don't worry about
Sure.
it. He's going to 8-1. Don't worry about it.
That is
Stories of my death
Man.
were greatly exaggerated.
our episode today. Are we gonna try to jump onto one of these Zelda races right away, or are we gonna fun around with a
We
bonus?
may
game?
be doing the Zarnax Sulfad race if they haven't started yet. Have they started
Okay. I don't know. Let me check.
Oh, it's 221?
yet? But yeah, you guys are welcome to do another goal of Young Indiana Jones if you'd like to, but you're not
Yeah,
required to.
congrats, Andy. Congrats.
Good work.
Good game, friend. Good game.
It's an Andy. He wants to go for it, I'll go for it too. Just,
I am available.
I'll play it if people wanna.
I will flail
Well,
all the Kermit the Frog.
want to play it is maybe a strong word, but willing to play it for certain.
Let's see.
Well, you
I
have
see
put in
Blue
the time.
Bomber and Seawolf. I see Scavenger and E. Ray Lewis.
We'll see, there's a race going on. You want to get to that? Do that. But
Okay,
Read
if
the
it's not,
fuss.
no, I don't. I think that they haven't started yet. So
If they haven't if they're using SRL anyway.
they would be, yes. So okay, that's fine. We'll go on to the next one here. And these guys have put in some time practicing this second goal of young Indiana Jones. So I'd like to
Much
see what
much
they can do
easier
with it.
goal.
Yes, much easier goal.
I don't know what my head's talking about. This goal is way easier than the freaking first goal.
Yeah.
I agree. I do agree.
I told you Toad only likes me for Bubble Bobble. There it is.
OS Komodo.
Everything's set up. Yeah. You get a couple seconds of the airplane before you get on to serious business in this one.
Gotta shoot the Red Baron down, you know?
That's right.
Alright, we're switching back over to young Indiana Jones. Let me just set the stream title here. Oh, it already was. Okay. Saving time.
Save the frames.
Yeah, I gotta save those frames. Alright, everyone looks like they're all ready and set up here. You guys want to start this match off?
Let's do it.
Cool. I'm going to give you guys the countdown in 3, 2, 1, go. And here we go. Yeah, we got some crawling strats. We might see a little bit of that this.
I ran to a guy. I ran to a guy again. Reset.
Oh, Andy's done. That's his only run of this match.
Oh, it's over,
It's
man.
over. Sudden death for Andy, but not.
That
for the
seems
other
fair,
two.
really, for the rest of
Yes. You're done. You get one shot. That's it.
Ah, dog. Why?
It
us.
does
An
mean
early split.
So they're doing Germany level Area 3, so the third part of the Germany level.
wow.
Considerably easier than the other goal,
Let's roll off.
even though this is later in the game. This is a whole stage later than the other one. Three, there we go.
Oh god, we're done.
So, the way this works, they have to advance past certain areas. You get to take this first elevator for free, but after that, you need to get a certain number of locks. I guess they're locks. These like panels that you have to blow up that
There's switches
unlock
or
doors.
something,
They're
right?
switches.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's like switches. It's weird.
But you flip the switch by exploding it, so I don't know.
Huh? That's how I turn on my lights. I don't know about
Right,
you
yeah.
guys.
I have a big box of light switches that
You just keep replacing.
It's every week.
Right, so there's 2 of those switches they need to hit in this area, and then they'll go down an elevator, and they got 1 more switch to hit to get out of the next area. So it's a little bit of a finding your way around kind of thing, and it's a dark level. There are things you can hit to turn the lights on, but you probably won't see too much of that in this goal.
I think one's in the way in like area 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's one you'll see briefly, but for the most part, you're not going to see much light. See, there we go. Andy gets a little bit of purple background.
Oops. I just walked.
The,
I
the
got
light
shot.
seems inconsequential in this level. You
Yeah,
can
there's
see
not-
everything without it.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
shot me
everything's.
so
It's
hard
not
with
really
that rocket
giving me
launcher, I
information.
forgot how to throw grenades.
Hate when that happens.
Oh no!
Each time these guys reset, you see a little flash of the previous level, which is a shoot 'em up, a side-scroller shoot 'em up part that you play with an airplane. So Indy flies all kinds of. He drives all kinds of vehicles, rides motorcycles, flies airplanes, and sometimes he crawls.
sometimes he cries.
Sometimes he cries.
Even Indiana Jones is human.
Yeah, we see Andy doing a little bit of crawl strats to duck some of these artillery guys.
It is pretty good how low he gets real fast.
Ah, grenade. Bubble Bobble is 112. 113, rather.
Years old or?
Yeah, I remember playing it. I'm
Yeah.
not that old, so I
That's
don't
when it came out.
feel like you're
Came out
mistaken.
before the First World War.
There were dinosaurs out there just spitting at each other for years.
Those old bubble
I'm a
dinosaurs.
brontosaurus, do dinosaur.
And the sad truth is I'll never be able to play this on SGL. I'll never be able to play Bubble Bobble on SGL. Because
That's
I
true.
beat
Never.
running.
It makes me so sad when I see games that I know come up like, yeah! Oh, right,
Oh.
damn it.
Oh, man.
That's right. Part of the idea
well.
of the show is that everyone starts
Reset
on
this.
even
Can't-
ground. So if you've got a whole bunch of experience in a game, that one gets
The X.
sort of.
Is there ever
inflicted.
an idea that you would do a match between guys who all know a game?
Sure. I mean, that's we're doing Zelda races.
Well,
Right,
yeah,
but
sure,
like for an
that's-
SGL
that's-
match?
Yeah, for an SGL match. Yeah.
We pretty much want everyone to be starting from, well, at least on even ground. If everyone knows the game, I don't know, it doesn't seem very much like SGL if everyone knows the game. That's the
I
thing.
see.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could be like
but-
its own thing.
Fair
though.
enough.
It'd be hard to find two people of equal, I guess, time played or caliber of the game.
I don't know. I mean, like,
I don't know.
it depends on what the leaderboard is, you know? What the game is.
Yeah, but we're open to all kinds of ideas to do on the channel. Might not necessarily be SGL, but Speed Gaming is
Right.
gonna do more than just Speed Gaming League here. We're,
Uh-oh. I see
Oh,
I see my
gosh.
Skype backing up. I
Well-
see what
Yeah.
you're doing there, Feasel.
Good night, everybody.
Sneaky Jorf.
Not on the call yet, but he will be.
yeah.
He's just gonna shame all of us.
Secret George.
Why are you not doing this? It's
Why do you all
terrible.
suck so bad? Why not jump there? That's a reasonable thing to yell at for.
I think he's in the call now, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt to introduce him and just hope he's there to answer. We have the current world record holder for young Indiana Jones Chronicles. It's Jorf.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for playing my favorite game.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, George.
Thrown and received.
Do I sense sarcasm?
This is a cool game, though.
This is
It can be frustrating to speedrun because of this jumping, but it is pretty cool.
Jorf, what do you think of this level in particular? Anything really stand out about it to you?
I think this level's pretty cool. In my routing, I found that the grenade saves like 10 seconds over the TAS route. Just
That's right,
by
I
throwing it up
remember
into
seeing,
the switches and stuff. And
Yeah, you have a
not to mention
highlight,
that it does
right?
double damage to the boss.
I remember seeing the
Yeah.
highlight on your channel. It was like Jorf versus Tass, and it was side by side.
Yeah.
It is always cool when you can improve a task with some of your strats.
Better than perfect.
So you're talking about like throwing a grenade over the top of the wall to hit the third switch?
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah.
That
Well, all the
saves-
switches really you can just hit from farther away.
What does the task use? Whip or something?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see that if anyone ever gets to the third switch.
Well, TAS assumes that you're just gonna skip power-ups as fast as to run straight to the stage, and because you have to go to the right, it looks out of the way to get the grenades, but in all reality, it saves a whole lot of time. Bad dog.
This game has a little bit of a history to it, speedrunning wise, right? It's basically you and White Hat.
Yeah, me and White Hat went back and forth a couple times. I'm still waiting for him to take it back.
I believe the
Yeah.
phrase you used was I never let him have it for more than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
White Hat is in chat though, so
So careful what you say.
Make it fun.
So is getting hit in the skull pretty much a reset?
You want to boost off that second laser grid, so if you can't you can't damage boost off that grid, you kind of like waste your time.
Aha. And when you pick up the grenade, you don't need to already have a weapon, do you?
No, you just change over to the grenade instead.
Okay.
Like weapons a slot, armor's a slot, like face mask, and then there's the third slot for weird bonus items.
Right, and it'll just replace whatever weapon you have. So you're not going to have both whip and grenade at the same time?
Mm-hmm. If you take a hit, you'll just be empty, barehanded again. Like you don't go back to the whip, you just go barehanded.
I see. It's not like a progression of weapons and you downgrade. It's just one or the other and you get hit and you lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame we don't get to play level 1 and have cool rock strats.
Oh man, yeah, I found that by accident. That was crazy. Makes a fun sound when it hits against the ground, though.
Tink, tink, tink.
Because you can get, there's a room in that first area of France that you can go into by accident and get
Yeah,
that rock.
There's a rock in there too, yeah. It's not very
Oh, this
useful.
guy. How come I can't hit him anymore? It was fine last night. Now I just can't beat the guy up.
So what is this gas mask in slot 2 doing for them?
It takes a hit
Takes a bullet.
Yeah, that's
It's
another
just
hit
a
they
free
can
bullet.
take,
Okay.
just so they can run through the lasers.
without losing the
And
weapon. It
in
always
France, I
goes-
think there's like those gas like geysers. I think unless you ignore them.
Yeah. There's some in Germany too, I think, in like the later parts of it.
Oh,
But I
okay.
don't remember. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
there's
It's been a
some in
while.
the last level. There's just like some gas bombs on the ground you can run through.
Shit. Yeah, bad doggy. Okay.
How do you feel about those mortars in the France stage, Jorf?
Oh god.
Ugh.
Sounds right.
So
Yeah.
even at the top level, they're still a pain. They certainly ended their fair share of runs today.
Yeah, most of them you can deal with, but there's like one in particular that's a pain in the ass.
God, what's this not working?
Hey, Jorf, I just have to know, how did you get into this game?
I just sometimes I look for games just by watching the TASes. I thought it was pretty cool.
It looks like a really good game. Just watching it from the speedruns, it looks really interesting.
Yeah, ever since we started doing the show, I keep an eye out for things we can use on it. I sort of am looking at these old games with a particular eye now, and when I see this, I see all those power-ups in the corner that can change the strats that you use on the level, and the way you can use the damage boost, and what kind of trade-off is that, and the controls, and it just seems like it would be perfect for the show.
That one guy's
Lot
the
of
other guy.
Interesting mechanics.
I jump there.
I missed the grenade shot, dude. Oh my god. Miracle get me though. I fell. Alright, whatever. Finishing it out. I could say I have a run.
Hey. Oh man, dog.
He did the thing I don't want him to do. Oh no, I'm bare fisting him now.
Get him.
Got him.
Look for.
Alright, I did it.
All right,
Oh,
Andy
there you
gets a completed run there. Finishing off this tank. There we go. Just a couple of grenades finishes that thing off. And a 2:28 is the time we're looking at. I think that's
You have
the
no
first
control
run.
of that.
That's the first run we've got so far. I can't tell if I think Seawolf's 218 was Super Mario Brothers, right?
Yeah, it was that's what I spoke last time. I'll clear my next reset. Yeah, 218 is not from this game, I assure you. There we go, finally. Trash play, but it'll work. Don't hear an Andy. Okay, good.
These ladders. Sometimes you just
Oh, here
fall
they
down
do.
when you touch the ladders.
Yeah, ladders are weird.
Why are these
Okay.
ladders?
I misfired.
The ladders
Oh, no.
cooperative.
Crazy berserker Frenchmen or Germans. Berserkers. Yeah, I couldn't do any of the grenade tosses at that point, so no point in continuing.
So this game, I think, was pretty late in the NES's life cycle because I think that the TV show itself was only out in the early 90s, 92 maybe?
Yeah, I think that's actually
Mhm.
right on.
That's right.
If not 93, but it only had one season actually.
Yeah, I thought
For
they lost
the-
the rights to
The huge budget actually, I think, was what
Oh, really?
Wikipedia cited as what brought the show down.
Hmm.
Also, George Lucas was like executively producing the whole thing, so maybe he made some George Lucas like demands that put
Yeah.
some stress on the show. But
I could do that.
it went away, and then it came back in the form of four sort of
Yeah, there were
straight
4
to TV
TV
films.
movies. Yep.
Yeah, those came out as late as 1999.
Another real question. What about Bristol County Jr.?
Wow, that would be great if they made a game based on that. I
That's the
watched
thing,
that
right?
show.
We had people hoping that James Bond Jr. would be the mystery game.
Oh no!
George still wants me to play James Bond Jr.
Yeah, that's a cooler game. I think
It's kind
I
of the
might
same thing. It's
speedrun
like
that sometime.
3 really long stages that like really bug you with different mechanics, and like you just beat the game. Like it's kind of strange. It's like puzzles. And...
Yeah, it's got like some Rubik's Cube things you have to solve.
Yeah, yeah, missiles are run by Rubik's cubes. Oh god, different way. No wait. Okay. Work the boost. That's all right.
Wow, nice elevator. Hello. Just kind of stood at it and stared at it
Hey,
for a bit.
hey.
An enemy's finishing this tank off. There we go. Getting a time of a 2:34. Getting fairly close to Andy's
nice shot.
2:27.
Yep, this stage ain't no France.
Nailed it.
Putting up some competitive times here.
Why can't I do things?
I hear that. Oh god, no. Wait. I'm trying to boost it into Spanish on me. Oh no. It's staring at me now. No, throw the grenade. Nice.
Yeah, people in chat discussing old cartoons. YTV, Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was my lunch in grade school.
That's a great crossover show.
Yes.
Let's go to Tokyo. Born and raised.
Oh, so that's where Tuxedo Mask came from.
Oh god, you ruined my
Most of my
run.
days.
Get wrecked. Play those strats now.
It's totally
I
worth
just
it.
walked into the lasers, dude.
Oh, come on, grab the thing. Wait, that's not what I wanted.
Rest in
No,
peace.
not at all.
He'll have some respect.
I haven't seen Reboot in so long. I wonder how it holds up.
Oh man.
Reboot always looked real rough to me.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like, even in the
It was
time.
Not bad, like, yeah, it was like, it was forced 3D. Like, they just did it really early
Yeah.
on. Alright, I got a gas mask. No grenades, though. This might be awkward. Face me! You face me. Oh my god, I survived somehow.
I know Reboot got kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, eventually they fast forward and like Enzo's a grown like Gears of War looking dude and
Yeah.
They didn't fast forward.
Oh god. I still had 4 splits.
quickly.
Alright. You're getting some math in this one. My apologies.
There was
Arcano's
a
gonna explain Reboot lore here and I need to know.
Good luck.
there was a very short time skip where Enzo and Andrea started traveling through the games to find Bob. And
Yeah, because he goes missing.
Well, they
yeah,
lose.
they went from system to system, and since game time is faster than system time, they got older very quickly.
Of course, game time faster than system time. That checks out.
There's the interwebs, and there was the big whale. Yeah, it was all weird.
Why did we let that one soldier get those grenades?
Why did we leave grenades sitting out? Darn it!
You can lose them, man. You don't have to walk by all the armory. That's like somewhere in France. This is the basic convenience.
Oh, well, great.
Got Andy coming in. Oh, he manages to get that switch hit with the.
Got him.
Oh, that's
The
that's
grenades.
huge. That's a big time savings.
Oh god, no.
In there.
Freaking grenade guy. Rip me to shreds.
And he just has a few grenades here to take this tank out.
You can't control that part, by the way. It just doesn't.
Yeah, that's
It
cutscene.
does it automatically. It's super weird.
Cutscene.
Like, hey, you know you beat that guy up. Well, we're just gonna like let you watch
Here,
this tank get
have
blown
grenades.
up.
And like, there's an advantage of finishing further right as a result. Like,
Yeah, it was you. Run to the right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Of course, my guy ran to the left side, so I had to fight on the left side. Which negates that whole possibility.
Well, Andy's now got the time down to 2:16, so that's going to be really tough to
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
beat. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the
227 is like, I can do that. 26, never mind. Nope.
Yeah, enemy, we're closing in on that 227, but I don't know.
Rip us.
Yeah, 216 is no. Unless we go back to
there we
playing Mario.
Fine. I'll do speech strats. You forced me to play my hand. And do actual speech strats. Alright, let's see. These granny guys, they should die in this way. It's not working out. Which guy's got ledges too. Oh god. Indiana Jones. I'm about to watch the movies again and see how often he jumps. Because apparently he's not good at it.
He's not very good at jumping.
Yeah,
He's not very good at sticking the landing.
Das Yorkie in chat likes our commentary. He finds it calm and relaxing. I'm not sure who he's talking about, and it probably wasn't around the time we were talking about the Fresh Princess of the Moon. But
My last comment was singing
Come on,
big
man.
theme song. My last comment was singing
It's
about
funny
the,
every time.
It really is.
The
I
fake
just,
theme
Goodness, I was
song.
in the elevator when you said it that time.
I just lost 4 seconds.
Oh god, bad doggy.
I was like, when I hit the switch.
Bad dog. Bad dog. Drop
wow,
hand.
that grenade went right through that switch, man.
Yeah, you gotta
That's all.
It
actually,
happens.
Yeah.
you gotta
Hitboxes
be
are weird.
far enough out. You know?
And Jorf gets that switch hit again. Sorry, I
Not
said
Jorf.
Jorf.
Yeah, no problem.
Andy. I was
every time.
George's
My
doing
goodness.
great this race.
Jorf, I'm sure would do fine.
Yeah, he'd be okay, I think.
Andy gets that switch hit and finishes the boss
God.
pretty quickly. Not quite a PB for him though.
You must see all those like 4 grenades I threw trying to hit that one switch.
Yeah, I was surprised you kept going after that. But yeah, it looks like there's not really any time to be saved in the final section.
Oh, it's Rainwave serving up some Toe Jam and Earl here.
What?
Yeah, mellow groove.
I love Toad
Bad
Jam.
dog. Bad dog.
Oh wait, I think this is the second one, Panic on Funkatron,
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
the weird side-scrolling one.
nope.
Ooh.
No thanks.
Yeah, the music's definitely the best part about that game.
Why are you all so tall?
Oh.
The rocket launcher had 6 inches.
I'm gonna experiment now.
Hooray!
That did not work.
Ah, lose these granny guys again.
Oh my goodness.
It could have worked, but it doesn't.
Alright. There we go.
Isaac in chat loved both the Toe Jam and Earl games.
Some people really like that second one.
It's okay. I mean,
It's not a bad game, but
I
compared to Toe Jam
hate
and
it.
Earl, it's like
You're right. It's like a completely different thing, obviously.
It's like Toe Jam and Earl for Toe Jam and Earl. You know. And there was in fact no third game. But what about the fourth game? Didn't that get
There was
kickstarted?
definitely no third game.
The fourth game got kickstarted, didn't it?
It
I was gonna
did.
say,
I don't know
Kickstarter.
about it though. It looks very
Oh.
odd. Like that, like actually visually, the graphics are something else.
I mean, well,
They,
Toe
they
Jam
had
and Earl
going
probably
for an
don't.
aesthetic, and
Let's
I
be
don't
honest,
know.
Toe Jam and Earl probably don't lend themselves to any third dimension very well.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you can make that choice. You don't have to make a game in 3D.
that's true. There's a new Shantae game that got kickstarted that is, I think, 2D and it looks pretty damn good.
Granted, I'm partial to these retro games, as it turns out, but still.
Well, you're in the right crowd for that sort of
You know, it turns out I am. newfangled 3D games. I don't know. Kids these days. Oh, jeez.
3-dimension games coming in and taking AAA money away from
Taking all the 2D jobs.
the 2D jobs.
God, no.
Yeah, let's just stop that one there.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh god, why did I jump there? Sure, I can put this tank barehanded. Let's go.
Well, Seawolf's got a solid improvement to his PB that just came apart as I started to say that. So never mind.
You can't see, but I'm glaring
Moving
right now.
on.
Glaring really hard.
Moving on, I think a new Bubsy game got kickstarted.
That did. I
new.
heard about that too.
What? Why?
Yeah. It's like the ultimate. It's like the epitome of hipster irony.
I was
like,
gonna say,
oh,
people
man,
pay a lot
what
for
if there's
irony,
a Bubsy
right?
game, and then people put money on it? Like you're not supposed to actually put the money for it, but people did.
They did, what was it, like, Night Trap. That was one that was getting kickstarted. I have no
Oh
idea what
yeah, I bet people out of sheer
Why?
nostalgia and irony would
I mean,
put money
to be
towards
fair,
Listen,
The
no
other-
data Plato, no game. Come on. it's not
the earlier
crazy.
Bubsy games were playable. They just weren't that great. And then
Huh?
Bubsy 3D was the
Well,
thing.
3D was
PUBG 3D was not playable.
Yeah.
Bubsy 3D was not playable, exactly.
The exception to the rule.
Yes. See, those 3D games, man, that's where everything falls apart.
And there's some games that do 3D well that, you know,
I can't think of a single one.
Super Mario 64.
No, they didn't make that one. That's a fake game.
What's the thing? Ocarina of
It stopped after Super Mario World. Everyone knows that. Yeah, Super Mario 64 is actually really good. Just so we're clear, I'm not a crazy person.
Oh,
At least not on that
no.
subject.
Oh, the switch. There we go. Metroid Prime is awesome, but that makes me sick. Like, I can play Halo no problem, I can play other games, 3D no problem. Metroid Prime is so immersive, it makes me
Oh.
nauseous.
Weird.
It's so
Is it all
immersive,
that
it makes you
scanning
nauseous.
it's scanning of the environments? Does that do it for you?
No, it's the,
I
I think it's the backflash of the visor.
Oh yeah, that stinks.
It does stink, too, but the game's awesome.
I could listen to that menu music all day. It's so good. I guess the rest of the game's fine, but that menu music is something else.
There's a lot of really good music in Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metroid as a series is doing all right music-wise.
The reason why certain series have it,
and-
like Castlevania, like Without Judgment, like this game is awful, but thank God no soundtrack.
it's
Yeah, that's usually my favorite version of most Castlevania tracks. Is from that.
I don't know. Rondo of Blood still exists.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good
sure.
too. Someone was doing one of those music guessing game streams. And they play the
Is that-
song, and you have to constantly refresh the stream so that you're milliseconds ahead of the other guys, so that you can pick them faster. One of them
Oh,
was
no.
very
You block at
specifically
me.
played the Castlevania Judgment version of something, and I got it within like
Like, he's throwing the worst
half a
patterns at me.
second.
We'll see if having some rough luck with this boss here. Came in at minus
Minus
21.5.
21, yeah.
And the boss said no. So that's cool. You have a missile. No, it wasn't.
I know
it
what-
was a mortar.
I know how to handle just about every boss pattern except for when he just jumps at you.
No, he threw a. I was a mortar coming at me. Like I swear, like the mortar from France came back to help me one more time.
That's what it was. Just
Came on top of the screen, straight down to my face. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
remember me?
Still
Rebuttal.
helps 18.2 there, but capable of
Oh.
at least 10 more seconds there.
Yeah.
At least, I think, with a good run, Seawolf might be able to beat enemies 233.
That was squandered.
I think so too.
Alright.
That was a missed. That was a horribly missed switch too. I missed that switch and fell down to the bottom of the screen.
Man.
That was trash.
Okay, good.
Bad dog. Okay. No, God, why is he still following me?
This might save time. 3, 4,
Get down
5,
there.
and out. No, man, that stinks.
Nailed it.
Let's see.
0.1.
Oh, it's
behind.
right on. Well, yeah, pretty close.
I don't know if it's worth submitting in a situation like that. At this point, I'm kind of. I don't know why I'm trying to catch up to Andy because it's irrelevant, but that's the mindset anyway.
Right, I guess the one thing to play for would be making sure that Seawolf doesn't beat your time within the next minute and a half, but...
Oh god, what happened?
Yeah, it's pretty much equivalent to your last run.
I guess I have a boost from there, so I'll just walk this one. Bam.
This game is hard.
Game, take no prisoners. This ladder. This ladder doesn't care about your feelings. Oh god, ladder. Come on. It like draws you in like oddly. Ah, no. 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 We'll pretend it didn't happen. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wrong thing to do. Pretty cool.
We had 2 runs synced up pretty good there.
Tell me an enemy gets close to the end again, so I start singing.
Okay.
Oh, man.
You're right. They do put a sprite on for the gas mask.
Yeah.
Wow. I just noticed that for the first time, even after you said it.
Well, alright, now it is your last call for resets, guys. Last call time.
Nope.
Nope.
Here we go.
Well, no more resets past right now.
Nice damage boost, nerd. I'd say to myself.
Battle strategy.
Right, damage boost the wrong way. -1 second.
That's damage stew.
Still ahead of your PB, though.
At the moment.
Ooh, we got green.
Seawolf's got some green numbers. For the
Very
first
small
section.
green
Enemy's got some green numbers, looking good. He's coming in the third section here.
No! Oh, man. Wow. I don't even remember the last time that happened.
Whoa, boss just wrecks him. That's
That stinks.
unfortunate.
Oh god. The
No
worst boost ever.
PB for him.
Okay. I'm alive.
I don't even know what you're supposed to do with this boss if you don't have the mask.
Pray.
I guess
Punch him.
take forever. No, but
Got it.
with there it goes. Okay.
Seawolf is really close to
Oh,
enemy's
God
run right
dang.
here.
That was going to be a PB, then I just kind of just swung my fist in front of him and just did nothing.
Oh no. Yeah. God, that's
How
the worst.
embarrassing.
Yep, looks like you're just a little bit behind the PB run now, so Andy's not going to get improvement. Yeah, it's 0.9 seconds off. Seawolf, though, has a pretty good run going he's being compared to Enemy's last run, Enemy's 233. So as you can see, he's just a second and a half behind, maybe. So if he can just be real tight with his execution, he might end up getting up to second place here.
That ain't gonna help.
Oh.
Ooh, took a bit of a time loss there. If you go for the over-the-wall strats, it might work.
Yeah, but
The
that
rainbow
no
shot?
mask is. Ooh. I mean, you can do it, but
Oh, back shot.
he'll earn that for sure.
I got sniped by that friggin' R2D2. Yep. Rip the urn.
Oh no.
Yep, urn's been ripped. No grenades.
Oh man, that stinks.
Got grenades now. Suck it, jerk. Peace.
So it is going to be a PB by a big chunk. Nice to have that go on the final leaderboard.
Ugh, I can't believe I missed that last grenade toss.
Alright, so Seawolf's gonna change over to 244 as his PB time. But the ordering on the board here still stands. Andy wins this match with a 215.74. Enemy in the second place here with a 233.9. And Seawolf with his 244 that he just got. And was that the order of all 3 matches we did today?
Pretty much.
I think so.
I think that it was. I think all 3 matches we did were Andy, Enemy, Seawolf. And man, what an interesting game. I hope that people go out there and actually play Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, because it really is a lot of fun, a lot of variety to it, and it's not a terribly long game either. It's the kind of
We're in the
thing
last
you can
stage.
do in
Actually, this
sitting.
part here is like the end.
Well, don't spoil it.
I know,
That's
really.
how long it lasted.
Well, we're not spoiling too much. There's no cutscenes.
That's right. That's right. Actually, the cutscenes are worth watching. Don't turn those off when you play through this
They're really
game.
Are they Ninja Gaiden
And
level
it's not as
cutscenes?
hard either when you're
I'm actually at the last boss now. Oh, I just died.
you're not speedrunning it. You can take your time a little bit, deal with these landing animations. Looks like the Zelda 2 race on SRL just went up.
Oh, cool. So we'll keep the stream up and we'll switch over to some Zelda 2 in a little bit as these runners get ready.
Oof.
But I guess we'll go ahead and end it for SGL today. We will be back with another one. Geesh, do we have it scheduled yet? It's all up in the air, isn't it?
Yeah, there'll be 2 matches next weekend, but I can't tell you exactly what dates yet. Sorry, but they'll be coming up next weekend.
But we know the players, right? These are
Yeah, let's go take a look at that. So we got
we're in the semifinals now.
we'll be doing the semifinals match between Jorf and Error. Ooh, they're the last 2 people left in the winners bracket. Jorf and Error are undefeated so far, and one of them will be defeated after this coming weekend.
Oh.
How do you feel about that, George? Is he
Bring
there?
it on.
Bring it on, he
Okay,
says.
good.
No, he says.
I was worried he'd put the mic down and stepped away or something. Then you just get that awkward silence
Yeah,
for a
change.
while as they scramble back to the microphone.
Yeah. He's gonna change his avatar back to Angry Freddy.
But he's ready. We also got a big losers bracket match with Cards of the Heart Canonophone, and now we know that it's going to be Andy
Let's be a mess.
and one more. Actually, we do have another quarterfinals match left,
That needs to
right?
be done, yeah, but that's going to have
Yeah.
to happen a little later.
That's okay. So lots of SGL. You can follow us here on the channel on Twitch, and you can follow us on Twitter at Speed Gaming Show. I think we got. Do we have? No, I think Lampout's asleep. But someone will help me out and post some links there. But yeah, those are good ways to find out what we're up to when we're doing things. And we're also going to be doing this Zelda 2 race. We're going to be covering as much of that as we can. So if you like Zelda 2, then stick around and do those 2 things. Follow us here and on Twitter, and you'll be in the know on Zelda 2. And then we got VODs on Twitch, and YouTube's a little messy right now, so I recommend using Twitch for VODs. That's the first time I'll ever say that. First and last, I hope. And till then, we're gonna zoom in on some psychotic-looking faces here, and that's gonna be the end of our show.
All right.
We'll stay live until the Zelda 2 race comes up, but for the sake of the VODs and whatnot, we're ended here. So everyone say goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye,
Good
everyone.
times.
Thanks for watching. Congrats, Andy.
See you next
Oh,
year.
thank you. Good games, everyone. Good games.